Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got their crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects of mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Thank you so much, Lydia Jade. Before the live even began, Lydia Jade gifted a membership. Congratulations. Whoever just got it, please thank Lydia in the chat. Whenever I see the name Lydia, I think about Beetlejuice, and I'm so excited for Beetlejuice 2 to come out. Hi, Portlinda, Hippie Chick, Jen, Michelle, Homer, Who Knew, JMs, Double M, hell yeah, Seek Justice, Harlot, People Me, Shelly Joe, Chris, Kathy, Roro, Creative Minds, Kimberly, Cat 111, Rhonda, Sherry, Bigfoot is real. I know. Well, like, you know, as horrible as they are, I love going through them. But don't worry, because tomorrow we're gonna go through the text messages and the social media posts, okay? And those are whew, hello, Joanna, with my busted caps locks. I love that you still have a membership. Chezzy, we missed you yesterday, Chezzy. Hi, Autistically Artsy, Christina J, Mindy, Tim. Hey, Tim. Let me see. Alaskan Amber. Happy 4th. Tammy Adams. Catherine. Daniel. Laura. Fancy. Hungry Nurse. What's thank you, Jenny B. What's a lemonade? I saw it in the chat. What's a lemonade? Shit, where'd it go? Oh, a lemonade shake-up. Hi, Chloe Jade. What's a lemonade shake-up? Hi, Hazel Eyes. I know it's heavy. I know. Hey, Lace Lemons. Peace and Serenity. Forgets and Shiggles. Ange. Charlene. Obsessed with the Mess. Hi, Joe. Nicola. Sorry, I feel like I have to say hello to everyone. I don't know if everyone, like the usual, is going to be here because it is the 4th of July, and I know that there are festivities going on. So part of me was like, oh, should I not do the last call tonight? But I decided to do it. So I feel bad for anybody who's not going to be around. If it has liquor in it, then I don't want it. But like, I'll take a lemonade shake up. I don't like alcohol. I've never been a drinker, but a lemonade, like really ice cold, sounds amazing. And that's what I imagine when you say a lemonade shake up. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's getting dark here already, but yay. Shaken, not stirred. Sugar shaken, not stirred. I don't know what that means, but hi, Wolfie. Hi, Snot Rocket. Hi. Oh, don't be shy, Steve. This is a great community. So I saw that you said that you couldn't come in. That sucks, Darlene. We missed you. To the peach. To the peach. But a lemonade one sounds good. I love lemonade. Not all lemonade. Some lemonade. If it's a good type of lemonade. You got thunderstorms, Lee Simone's. I love thunderstorms, but not on a day where you want to be out. Hi, Fragile Like a Bomb. We have our final call today. It's the last call in the pretext. It's about an hour, almost an hour. We do, Charlene. It's Nadie. Nadie is my snot rocket. And so we're gonna finish the last pretext call. And then tomorrow we're going to be going through the text message exchange, which I swear is worse than what she says on these pretext calls, and the social media posts. Okay. Because we still have a lot of calls and stuff to go through, but at least for the pretext calls. Yes. Hi, Janine from England. That's what I thought. Stevie, I like the sweetener. Yeah. Hi, Freeside. So, enjoy, Becky P. Before we get started, our missing child of tonight's live is Michael Vaughn. Look at his face. It's a case we've discussed here on the channel. Hi, Jennifer M. Hi, Toby's mom. Happy 4th. My cats are broken. Oh no, Cerebellum. How weird is that? So this is Michael Vaughn. He has been missing since July 27th, 2021 out of Fruitland, Idaho. He is 8 years old. Michael was last seen on July 27th, 2021. He was last known to be wearing a light blue shirt with the Minecraft logo on it, dark blue boxer briefs, and sandals. So if you or anyone you know has information on Michael's whereabouts, please contact the Fruitland Police Department at the number located in blue. And there's Michael Vaughn. Yep, monkey. Oh, I'm sure, Darlene. Hi, Tara. Oh, good. I'm glad that you enjoy it. So many, Michelle. So many missing people. So this pretext call is the 21st. So it's going to be 2 days after what we listened to yesterday. But we know that Al and Leticia are messaging, like Leticia's saying certain things in messages the same way that like she messaged him, oh yeah, no, it was an accident, but as far as the recorded pretext calls, this is the last one. You too, Julie. Yeah, justice for Monkey. Absolutely. You know what? Similar to what we see with Sebastian's case, Summer's case, Idaho 4, his case also, you saw these creators getting involved and I don't know what to say. Just tainting it. We saw it with Quentin Simon. Just tainting it and making it a circus, and it should not be a circus, you guys. These are real people, real family, real missing children, and I don't know why it always has to go in this direction. Hi, Lisa. Happy 4th. Happy 4th. Oh, happy birthday to Jazzy. How sweet. Hi, Lisa. Our lab was born on the 4th. Coincidentally, he never even looked up when fireworks went up. Oh, how cute. Yeah, Hazel Eyes. And I made a post on Patreon about it yesterday, and I'm going to be doing a discussion because I have a lot to say. And I'll probably be doing the 9/11 episode in the daytime tomorrow for Patreon members. Hello, Fragrant Anxiety, Chris R, Crime Crochet Coiffee. Oh, how funny, Chris. Yeah, well, you know what? I've come to the conclusion with dogs is that the smaller that they are, the more of an asshole they are. The bigger dogs are more of like scared, but sweet. Hi, Maya fam. I'm so sorry to hear that, Joe. That's horrible. But yeah, it's sick. These creators, we're hearing about fabricated call-ins, which I've known. I'm surprised that people are surprised about this. Exactly. Said she's not some Hollywood character, right? She's my child. Hi, Tomato Bug. Thank you so much. So I'll probably be having that discussion on Patreon. But maybe we'll do it on the channel also. I don't know. But definitely start on Patreon. So yeah, little Napoleon's KPM. All right. So this is the last pretext call. This is February 21st. Hi, Riley. Hi, Incognito. I'm sorry. Do I got to snap me some spaghetti to get a shout out? Damn. Hello. I'm sorry. See, it's the small ones, Lisa. They're not scared. You too, Sancy. Okay, so we are February 21st, final pretext call. Put on the closed captions.
Hello?
You said call.
Yeah, you asked me to, and that's
You said call. All right, sorry, but we're days into the pretext calls, right? We're at the last pretext call. Hi, Secret Squirrel. Hi, Played Your Lover. Yes, not just she was spoofing phone numbers. So she was spoofing Landon's phone number. She was spoofing Nicole, the freaking investigative journalist. Oh, you know whose interview we should watch too? We should watch Nicole Mobley. Nicole Mobley is the one Leticia at this time, okay, asked to fucking make a false police report stating that she saw Eduardo Gannon in a suitcase walking down the street the night he went missing. We should Yep. She is a Maya fam. Yeah, oh, that's so sad. Who knew? So sad. But yeah, she was spoofing, which again, I find it so fascinating what someone will do when they're spiraling, you know, like when they're losing that control and they're grasping for anything. But I've never seen anything like Leticia. I really have not.
You said call.
yeah, you asked me to, and that's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it was just something about Gannon. It was at work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to pause it again there. Hi, Eyes Wide Open. But she used Gannon's phone to call Landon the night he was missing. There was one call made from Gannon's number, and it was Leticia calling Landon from Gannon's phone to tell her about his disappearance. So I don't believe that was a spoof. Now, if you're referring to after that, I'm not sure, and I don't recall. Maybe somebody in the chat can help you. But I do believe that that was a legitimate call, that first call the night he went missing. I do see a lot of similarities between Leticia and Sarah Boone. The difference is that I do think Sarah Boone is educated. I don't think she's dumb. I think Sarah Boone is actually quite intelligent. And when I say that loosely, okay, Leticia, I don't think she's intelligent at all. And with Boone, guys, she's going pro se, and her trial will be in October, and I'll be on every day to do daily recaps, just like I did with Leticia. And I'm really excited to see how that trial goes. But I do see similarities with them, especially, yeah, Charlene, especially with the letters to the judge. Hi, Lena. Welcome, Incognita. Thank you for becoming a member. We're happy to have you part of the channel. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm not sure how it works. Hi, Reese's Cup. Destination. Hello. Hi, Emily. Natasha.
No, it was just something about Gannon. It was at work, trying to go back to work for a couple hours a day and get my mind off things. And of course, I go in and freaking Major Brown's there freaking running his mouth. So I had to go to the brigade commander and tell him to
Tasha.
basically tell everybody quit talking about it. But I don't know. He seemed really freaking interested in something he heard about them searching the landfill.
I don't know anything about that.
About the landfill? You haven't heard that?
No.
Hi, Rissy.
It just was really weird how, like, I don't know where he heard it from. He must have some connections, like, to the sheriff's office or something. And I don't know. He came in and started talking about it. He saw me, and then, like, there's other people around. That's why I went to the commander and was like, hey, listen, everybody needs to stop talking about this because this is going to get, anything that they know that they're doing that is not in the public is going to hurt the investigation. So.
I mean, I saw, like, online, like, a long time ago, something about that, and I feel
Happy
like
Fourth.
we had found some person out there that was, like, some girl or something. Could just go, like, sleep or something like that.
So you do know, because initially you just said, no, I don't know nothing about that. Yet then you do know something about it. You heard about it. Okay. Just because it may not correlate to Gannon, you don't have to pretend you don't know anything about it, my dear Lord. Yes, Boho. Yep.
I don't know. That's the first I heard of that. I haven't heard anything about them finding anything out there.
Hey, King.
Well, I don't know if that was part of that. I just heard that, and then someone was saying something about somebody was in a duffel bag or something out there.
That somebody was in a duffel bag out there?
Yeah, this is the stuff I saw online long ago. This has been weeks, so I mean, I don't know why.
Hey, Stacy.
I mean, I don't know if he has that kind of information. Why would he even first tell you about it? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, I'm the kid's father. That's why he was, But that's why, like I said, that's why I went to the brigade commander. Was like, hey, we got to cut this off. People don't need to be talking about this, and running their mouth and all that stuff, because that Major Brown he runs his mouth about everything. I told you what he's done to me in the past, so.
So, but I'm just trying to get what the point of that is. I mean, what is
because people care, that's what it is. But people care, but they don't know how to keep their mouth shut, and keep information, tight if that's legitimate information. So.
But I don't understand what information. How would he have information?
Like I said, his dad was a former pilot or something, and his dad knows a lot of law enforcement or retired law enforcement per se in the area. So I don't know. That's the only connection I can make to that. So maybe somebody told him something accidentally, and then he's going to go run his mouth to everybody about it. So, but I got that handled.
But what did he say to you? Because that could be key information for you.
I know that could be key. That's why I basically told him I'm going to see the freaking commander to tell you to shut up because you're a major and I'm just a lieutenant, right? So,
okay, I get that. But what was online, was that what he said?
No, it was nothing to do with what was online.
Hey, Trish.
It was something. He came in and was like, yeah, I found this out, but I really, how people are when they talk your school stuff. I'm not supposed to be telling you what the principal told me kind of thing. And that's what he was doing. And that's how he is anyways. I've told you that 100 times that this guy is, he's an asshole and he just doesn't keep anything shut. He went up there and tried to talk shit about me before I told you that, about whatever that issue was he was up there talking about. Oh, remember I was trying to get that job up at Fort Collins, and he goes up there and tells everybody I'm leaving and I'm not dedicated to the unit or whatever. Remember that?
Right.
Yeah. So this is one of those same kind of situations where he's up there telling shit, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not supposed to be telling you this. I got this insider information."
Albert, I get that point. I'm trying to give you help or any kind of guidance or anything that I might remember or know or something, anything. Well, I'm asking you, what was he talking about? I've never been to any landfill.
All I'm saying is I stopped him when he started talking about they're looking at the landfill, they're combing through this or whatever. I stopped him. I said, "Hey, sir, listen, if you don't stop talking about it, I'm going to see the commander." But it obviously perked my interest because I'm like, whoever has Gannon or took Gannon or did something Gannon, I'm like, I'm just sitting here wondering with those people, whoever is, would they do something like that? Do people really hurt a child and then take them to a landfill?
I'm trying to explain to you what I'm there in the beginning. the El Paso did search a landfill. That was all on TV.
Oh, they did. Do you know any details? Like, did they search in a dumpster or anything, or was it just a general like big pile of trash?
Yep.
I don't know. I know that I saw something in the very beginning, like the first few days, that they were checking in some kind of like landfill or something like that, and then somehow somebody was saying something, and then the lady came on there that I feel like it was the one that talks all the time, and said that they are not searching in the landfill anymore. I mean, you didn't see all this on TV?
No, because I've been I told you, you know, I don't get on the freaking Facebook and I don't watch the news. I just sit back and wait, and I'm not really getting any information, but I wait back to get the press briefing from the police. They usually send it to us like 10 minutes before they release it. So what I'm wondering, and now putting all this together, you said they were searching there. Now I'm hearing they might be back there searching again for Major Brown, and God knows he could be telling a story, but you know, I'm just sitting here thinking, now, is my son in a dumpster somewhere? Could he have been thrown in a dumpster? I mean, these are the things going through my head, you know? Some kind of dumpster where he couldn't have jumped out if he was hurt or something, you know?
Well, what was online, I thought was some lady had went to sleep in a dumpster is what I thought it was. Or at least what I saw online, when they were searching, they found that, don't quote me on this, I just remember part of it, but I remember something about some lady fell asleep or something in the dumpster, but I didn't remember seeing anything else. But that lady did answer that question in one of the very beginning things, and she said that, like, let me see if I can tell you what it was. She said that, hold on. What is it? Searching in.
I don't know, JWS.
Yeah, this was back like on the 29th, 30th. Yeah, searching. This was way back then that this came out. Now, I don't know what they did. I just know that they were there and people were posting pictures online of them there.
Huh. So whoever took him, do you think they would have done something like that? Thrown him in a dumpster?
Albert, if somebody would have threw someone in a dumpster, that's why you guys have had canines and bloodhounds and all that covered someone in a dumpster.
But do you think whoever took him would have done something like that? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Albert, I told you this morning that I saw this case yesterday where someone took someone and held them for a year and did bad things to them.
Right.
Wow.
Made him be like a dog. Had to give us a child. Made him wear.
Let that sink in. So she texted Al this morning, and she was telling Al all about another case where they kept a child for a year and kept them in a cage. Hi, Stephanie. Kept them in a cage like a dog and fed them dog food. And so you were telling him that in hopes that he would believe that, yeah, his child is still alive and out there and being tortured. Hi, Lisa Mons. Oh, I said hello to you. No, I'm sorry.
Where someone took someone and held them for a year and did bad things to them.
Right.
Made him be like a dog. Had to give us a child. Made him wear a dog collar.
Yeah, that was Dr. Phil.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could do that all day. I mean, I remember that show Good Girls used to watch all the time. I mean, the wife was sleeping with a drug dealer, and then kids go missing. So I mean, I don't want to sit here and do that with you. Okay. So.
Do what? Really, I wasn't trying to say anything. You asked me if people do bad things to people, and I said I was telling you yes.
I know. I'm just saying I don't want to sit here and reference TV shows, okay? And I'm not being mean to you. I just don't want to do that. That's not going to help us accomplish anything. Well, I mean, I'm really concerned about this landfill. This is really starting to freak me out because maybe they're looking at the wrong landfill. I just don't know. I don't know anything to. I mean,
well, if you were like, to me, I get you're saying to him he shouldn't be whatever, but he's a father. How he should have said to you what landfill he could have gave you if he had pivotal information like that, and you don't have it as a father. I mean, what does that tell you about investigations and people helping in the process and all that? I mean, I'm not trying to down the man. You don't like him and made that very clear every time.
You're one of my brothers.
But what does that tell you about that?
I don't know. I mean, the way he was describing it was totally different from like this area or whatever, 105 or County Line Road or wherever that they've been searching. That's why I'm concerned because they got all the.
It was a landfill somewhere in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm just like you said. You told me to think of what he was saying. He was just saying that it was it sounded.
Hey, Harlot. Do you think you could handle Rapper? They're gonna probably start coming in with numerous accounts. If not, I could turn the subs mode like higher. Let me know.
Yeah, I'm just like you said. You told me to think of what he was saying. He was just saying that it was it sounded like a different area than where they got all their resources right now, where they're barking up this wrong tree. You know what I mean?
If he said, okay, so
excuse me, sorry.
If he's telling you, apparently he has all this background of people and resources.
No, that's it. That's all he said was just that.
Happy 4th.
Okay, so he's saying that, and then he's saying, and you're saying something about barking up the wrong tree. Well, I told you this from the beginning. You guys had nothing to listen to me about it. It could care less that I told you, you're following me around and I didn't do this. Okay, so my point is, the landfill thing came up in the very, very beginning. I don't know how anybody would, between all the people that you have in your kingdom, I don't know how none of them didn't say anything to you about some landfill.
Because I've told you over and over. I get the press briefing 10 minutes before you get it, wherever you're at. You get it online, I get it over a text message. That's it. That's the information I get on a daily basis. And it's so frustrating.
I just, I'm not going to call you a storyteller. I'm just going to tell you that I don't believe that that's all they
give you. Tisha, listen, I'm not going to call you a storyteller, Al, but, I'm just saying. Seems like you're telling some stories, Al. Did Letecia Stauch, hi, Callie Nurse, happy 4th. Did Letecia Stauch seriously just say that to Al? Yeah, no, I'm not making any accusations, but it seems like you're telling me some stories. And what she's really trying to do is, I don't believe that law enforcement isn't telling you more, aka you should be communicating to me. I want to be on the inside information of this
on a daily basis, and it's so frustrating.
I just, I'm not going to call you a storyteller. I'm just going to tell you that I don't believe that that's all they give you, because you want to know why?
Why?
Because things that you have said, people have said something about it somewhere else. So you had to have gotten that information from somewhere.
Like what?
Just random things that you said.
Like what?
I don't remember. Just random things that you said.
But that's where I know you're telling a story, because if it's just random stuff that's that important to you to create this this story that I'm getting information from somewhere, you'd remember all those details. So I won't call you out now.
I'm saying like you are getting it from somewhere, because there's no way for a second. Here's the problem. The problem is I never lied once about what locations I went to. Never. Never did I. That information was given on January 28th.
Well, okay, if you didn't lie, then who did?
Thank you, Boho.
About the locations that I went?
Or that they went, maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry.
My point is, I've done nothing but I told you, I volunteered that information. They didn't have to go rip cars apart and take out GPS systems. They could have hit the app. And I told them. They didn't have to go demolish the cars that now the insurance is not going to pay for them.
Well, you don't have to worry about that, Leticia. It's not like you were ever paying for anything, right? But who are you to say what they did and did not have to do? They are very well aware that they're most likely dealing with a murder here. But Leticia's like, they didn't have to take the steering wheel off. Like, they didn't have to do that. Nothing happened. Like, okay, Tisha.
They didn't have to go demolish the cars that now the insurance is not going to pay for them because of some legal clause. So I gave them this information from the beginning where I went to clear myself. To clear myself so that people would know I haven't been to no daggone landfills, where I went. Albert, do you think that you woke up today and you felt a step closer to finding Gannon?
I don't know. I don't know, because somebody out there has the information that the law enforcement needs, and somebody's not giving that information. So,
but did you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just answer my question.
I'm answering it. Don't tell me how to answer it, Tisha. I'm answering the question for you. My answer to the question is, I don't know. Some days I feel like they're right on it. Some days I feel like they're not. Okay. Today, because I go to work trying to get back into my normal routine, and I hear something about landfill, dumpster, and I keep wondering, why would somebody, these people, whoever they are, why would they do something like that to a little kid?
It's a great question. Hi, Michelle.
So the Army instructed you that it was good for you to go back to work. They released you.
You're so sweet. We have so many Michelles. I'm so happy, MJ. I finally caught you live, and I finally got a membership to Bendy. I was so excited. I could have cried. I love you 3. I actually started watching you first, and I love how you are. Thank you so much. And you're so sweet. We're happy to have you with us. Hi, Little Red Owl. We were waiting for you. Okay, Jay. Yeah, they didn't show all of this at trial. Only portions.
Why would they do something like that to a little kid?
Yep.
So the Army instructed you that it was good for you to go back to work. They released you to go back to work in this situation.
Did I not just say I went to work today, this morning?
I understand that, but what I'm trying to say is, because I care about you, the Army agreed that you could go back to work.
I'm at work. I told you I had a few minutes. So, yes, absolutely. It's the best thing for me.
Hey, Yankee Kai.
Okay. But you totally blew past my question. Like,
no, I didn't blow past your question. My concern was you're all over the place, and it is concerning to me because until I can tell you 15 times that this is not the course of action that's being taken. You said they don't tell you anything. That's what you said. You've admitted that they haven't done the greatest job from what you can see. Until you say, okay, maybe I should really listen to my wife and know she's not a person that harms somebody, hurts them, and kills them, and all these bad things that you've said to me. I should not even ever be speaking to you how horrible you've been to me.
Wow.
That should count for how much you should realize that I didn't do anything.
But Tisha, you got to. So once again, I understand your perspective, and I see how you feel that way. But you're failing to realize in your perspective is that my son's
like let that sink in. Hi, little star. You know, Al, I'm doing you a favor. With the way you have treated me, your wife, I shouldn't even be talking to you. Again, grabbing control of that situation, the fact that she's still talking to him, that's a choice she's making. she's tricking herself. You know, she's lying to herself, making herself believe she's in control. Kind of similar on a much lower scale, similar to like when a spouse or significant other cheats on you, and you have them apologize, you have them convince you that it'll never happen again. They're not you're convincing yourself. They're not convincing you. You're convincing yourself, and you tell yourself, okay, if they ever do this again, I'm leaving, right? You're trying to convince yourself that you're in some type of control when you're really not. Hey, KJ.
That didn't do anything.
But Tisha, you gotta. So once again, I understand your perspective, and I see how you feel that way. But you don't. You're failing to realize in your perspective is that my son's out there missing, and you keep telling me. You just told me this morning, right before I texted you back, when I came out and looked at my phone, it said, "I am your lifeline."
Yes, I am, because you want to know why?
Because yes, tell me why.
I am, because I've given information. I've tried to I've given you everywhere.
I am your lifeline, Al. Tisha, you tried to say that you were my lifeline. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let me explain to you how I am your lifeline. I have been giving you information, none of which is accurate or true. Tisha. Oh, she was desperate.
I am, because you want to know why?
Because yes, tell me why.
I am, because I've given information. I've given you everywhere that I've been. I've said, hey, the best approach is to figure out what the purpose of this is, okay? And I've talked to a lot of people who can. I've even talked to your chaplain, okay?
Yeah, the one you told that I was so abandoning you or whatever.
Albert, you have not helped with that paper knowing the situation. That's okay, because we don't single out a specific kid. We know that we can't find one.
Hi, Magsy.
But that doesn't mean we single out any of them in the care of their needs during this time.
Hey, Dragonfly.
And that is something you should do and should have done, and I shouldn't have to ask for it.
Well, you don't, and I have. Okay. You
have what?
I've always done what I'm supposed to do. Okay. But once again, back to what I was saying. Okay. You totally blew past the question I asked you. I've gotten this information today from an outside source that's not law enforcement that talks about a landfill and a dumpster. And I'm just trying to figure out why these people, whoever it is, would throw a kid in the dumpster. Okay.
Albert, if someone threw a kid in the dumpster, then they're going to find them.
That's my point.
I'm not going to sit here and say to you that I believe. I'm just not going to do that. Maybe we think differently on that. I think what you're saying is that your mind goes in all these directions. Every day you have some different way that someone tells you something, or you hear speculation. I mean, the other day, for crying out loud, you told me I hit someone with a 2x4 and threw him in the woods. So I try to be as compassionate. Talking to someone who don't even like you at all has told me, in their perspective, from a male perspective, you got to remember, his child is missing. Try to be as compassionate as you can.
Hi, Marjorie.
And talk to him as much as you can. And that's what I try to do. I don't think for a second that I'm going to say in my brain that someone would go throw games.
Yeah, someone. His name is Gannon. Thank you, Little Red. That's very kind of you. Happy 4th of July memberships for you. Tried to say it 5 times, but it didn't happen. Please thank Little Red. If you got a membership. And thank you also, Lena. I truly feel like she thought the pregnancy lie could somehow just replace him. Absolutely. We said that yesterday. She wanted Al to love her and want her more than his own children. Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for the membership. Again, along with Little Red. Oh, thank you so much. You're right. It was a way to trap him. You're so sweet, Little Red. Thank you. It was a way to trap him. She's done it prior in their relationship, claimed numerous times that she was pregnant, and then they all come to an untimely end, whether miscarriage. And there's nothing documented to show that she ever suffered a miscarriage. But along with I'm pregnant. You kind of have to stay with me. She was, and you guys will see this tomorrow. You guys will see this tomorrow when we go over the text messages. She is trying to think of this baby as a replacement. Like, okay, we don't have Gannon, but we have this new child who's coming into the world. Thank you, Little Redo, for 8 months. 8 months. Can't wait to hit my gold watch 20-year mark. Love it. Love it. Haha. You know, it's funny, Little Red, because you say that with every milestone. What if there is a day? Who knows? What if there is a day, you know, like where we hit the 20-year mark? How funny would that be? And we'll look back at this and giggle. But thank you so much, Little Redo. And yep. Oh, happy birthday, Julie. But yeah, so you'll see tomorrow how in the text messages, and I was debating, should I do the text first or the social media post first? But I'll just do the text since it's Leticia and Al, kind of like with the calls. We'll do Leticia and Al with the text tomorrow, and then the next day, social media posts. Because there's a lot of texts. But oh, I couldn't, Rhonda. I couldn't. But I would love to, but I couldn't. But she was trying to get in his head, like, okay, you know, let's be a family. Let's focus on this new baby, and then we'll also try to find Gannon in the meantime. She was trying to manipulate him in the worst type of way. Yes, if you don't know how to opt in, right where Little Red O just gifted memberships, click on it, and there should be an option that pops up to opt in to receive a gifted membership.
In a dumpster. And I'm sorry that someone will be that crappy to say that to you. See, that's me. Maybe I'm just different because I've had to be like defensive about things. You can't be emotional about things. But I am beat down and I am broken, and you got me where you want me. But you don't have me where you want me in the terms of thinking that I know anything about Gannon being in a dumpster or whatever story this man has told you. I really don't know about that. I know what was reported on day 1, a day or day 2, whatever it was.
For iPhone Girl Next Door, you could, hold on, I have 2 different commands. I'm not sure which one is which. Click that link for iPhone. And then I think this link is for Android users. Yes. So that would be the direct link for iPhone. It should bring you out, and there should be an opt-in place.
They said something about a landfill bin. They were searching a landfill bin.
But
honestly, I don't even know what's in the landfill other than I know they put trash there.
Right. So, and maybe, and knowing him, maybe he was just referencing that first day story, was making up some bullshit about, like I said, whatever he told me about law enforcement connection. Maybe he was just reaching for something. Okay, but can you? But no, not focus.
He's trying to tell you.
I don't want to focus.
He could be trying to tell you that maybe that's his parent intuition, or maybe that's his thought process. You know, I mean, those freaking people doing tarot cards and freaking paying psychiatrists to do all this crap. Okay, so everybody's gonna have that to say to you, or they're gonna come up with some reason and tell you why they're right.
Right. I know that. I know that, Tisha. I've my ears to the ground enough to know there's psychics, I think is what you're trying to say. Psychics and all kinds of people out there doing readings and all kinds of fun stuff, right? It's funny that you mentioned that.
Heard that from, right?
It's funny that you mentioned that because I've gotten a couple messages from people claiming to be psychics. So it's funny that you say that. But
no, funny you said to me. It's all online. Everything.
So we already know Leticia is spoofing numbers. We already know Leticia is creating fake accounts in the social media groups. And Al says, oh, it's funny that you just happened to say. Oh, yay, Dragonfly, you did. Hiya, Bellis. Happy 4th. Oh, I'm sorry you feel crappy. I hope you feel better. But he's like, it's so interesting that you mention these tarot card readers and psychics, because I just happened to get a few messages by them. Was Leticia messaging Al as a psychic to try to throw him off and tell him, hey, I did a reading, and in the reading it's coming up Mexico, it's coming, you know, we can't put that past her. And why would she randomly be mentioning that? And then Al randomly, since one day, happens to get those messages.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I've gotten a couple messages from people claiming to be psychics. So it's funny that you say that. But
no, I don't know what you said to me. It's all online. Everything. And guess what? Your wife is following it. And he's feeding into it.
My what?
Yeah, your wife, Landon.
my wife.
She's following it and feeding into it.
Yeah,
so
all right.
maybe that's what you need to look at with talking to you about psychics, because she's right along in there with you.
Yeah, good for her. I mean, great news. I don't care what she does.
So if y'all want to believe in a psychic, then don't do it. Because that's exactly
all right, listen,
what was
hey,
online.
I got to put my phone down because I got to go back into this, into work here to try to get back in the swing of things. But listen.
That's how much she was paying attention and stalking. She was even paying very close attention to what Landon was doing. Well, Landon is following that. She's following that. Why does Al care? I'm sure Landon was looking in any possible direction to find her son. No, Skyflash. I think she was changing those books. I'm sorry, trading those books for commissary, whatever you trade them for.
This into work here to try to get back in the swing of things. But listen.
So if you're getting in the swing of things, are you going to help me with any of the other stuff that you refuse to answer for me?
I haven't refused anything. Okay. All right. I'm not. You're not doing that to me. You accuse me of abandonment. I'm in the same place, in the same town, next to the same bases, and I haven't seen you in a month. So I'm not.
I beg you to meet me.
I'm not doing this. Okay.
Just tell me the truth. Stop hiding stuff and lying to me.
About what?
What? This is the worst form of gaslighting I could have ever fucking. What is happening here? Stop hiding stuff from me and lying to me. I'm sorry, I'm gonna up the subscriber mode. All right. Stop doing that. I just put the sub only on for 20 minutes. Sorry for anybody new, but Rapper ruined that. Happy 4th, Michelle. Another Michelle. Yeah, projection. She is the one lying. She is the one not telling him the truth. It's mind blowing.
Because I beg you to meet me.
I'm not doing this, okay?
Hey, Lori.
Just tell me the truth. Stop hiding stuff and lying to me.
About what? What is it?
Anything.
Hey, Caleb.
Are you going to sign the paper and have it uploaded for me to go back to Carson?
What are you talking about? 1172?
For the ID.
Yeah, I'll sign whatever. I'm not withholding anything from you. You have every right to get the ID card. You said
you please?
But you lied to me because you said the chaplain already gave you a temporary authorization.
No, I said I got a 1-day pass. 1 day.
Hi, Crouchy Chris.
Yeah, so hey, I got to go back in. I'll call back at lunch. Why?
Can you please answer me the next question?
Listen to me. When I call back,
did you file the taxes? Because I don't have anywhere to live.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Have you filed the taxes? AKA, is there gonna be some money coming in? Hi, Meg Kinky S'mores. Wow. I'm good. Wow. That's not even your money. It's not your money. I mean, I've technically married, yes, I know. But that's not even her. So not only did she take his child away from him, she's asking, did you file those taxes? Because I need some money. Can you imagine the audacity? The audacity I despise her too.
So, hey, I got to go back in. I'll call back at lunch. What?
Can you please answer me the next question?
Listen to me. When I call back,
did you file the taxes? Because I don't have anywhere to live.
Poor Tisha. Thank you, Tanya. I hope I did not just prevent you from being able to type in the chat with the subs only. I'm so sorry because Rapper's going crazy, but thank you so much. Hi, new here, watching from Fall River. Oh, I can't say that state. I literally can't say it. But I'll just say Mass. Leticia is like a train wreck, disturbing to watch, but can't look away. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really hope you're not blocked out and unable to chat for 20 minutes. But thank you. We're so happy to have you here with us. We are very fascinated by Leticia, and you hit the nail on the head that she is a train wreck. It is awful, but you can't help but look away because I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen someone scramble and lie and gaslight and torture this way. I mean, we know. I literally can't say it though. Seek justice. You don't understand. Like, I can't. It does not happen. I don't know, Michelle, but what's it called? We have like a bit of an obsession with trying to understand the way her head works. Hi, Skyflash Media. And that's what it is, but she lies to herself too, but she's not, and when I say that, she's aware of what the truth is. She just chooses to believe a lie. Yay, Tomato Bug, be excited. We're happy. Tax time ballin'. I could say Mississippi. I just can't say Massachusetts. Oh, there you go. Now you got it.
I didn't file no taxes.
Okay, when I logged in, because our stuff was already in there, it had an alert from the IRS about the kid's social security number's already been filed.
Maybe Landon did it. I could ask her. Okay, maybe
I just need to know what the point was with that. So if you didn't do it, you told her to file both the kids.
Maybe she just went ahead and did it. I
don't want to go to jail for illegal stuff.
Then don't do
the. Okay, I know. Listen. I told you guys I couldn't say it before I said it. All right, but listen to Tisha. Listen. I am not a criminal, and so I don't want to go to jail for tax issues. Tisha, I think that's the last thing you need to be worried about, honey. Thank you, Crime Crochet Cafe just gifted a membership. Congratulations, our 4th of July recipient. Thank you so much, C Cubed. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I literally can't say it though. No, it's okay. It's okay, Kinky. It's fine. Yay, Crafty Chris got it. Yay, welcome. Yes, it comes out like massive 2 shits. I know, but I just can't. I can't do it. But she's like, listen, one, who the hell are you to question whether or not Landon claimed both Gannon and Lena? You murdered her child, okay? Number 1. Hi, Gypsy Purple. Number 2, you're worried about going to, yeah, she didn't go for tax reasons, but you're worried about going for illegal tax issues, okay? Exactly, Allison Nicole. Like, even putting to the side what she did. But this is how far, yeah, touche, MK. This is how far her mind is from reality. But again, see, I struggle because when I say that, she's not detached from reality to where she doesn't know the difference between right or wrong. She does. You can't pronounce Wisconsin. So I understand. Yeah, it's just one of those that my mouth won't. All right, that sounded weird, but you know what I mean. It was a crazy trial. Yep, it was a horrific trial, Sunshine. And I've never seen Happy 4th, Brandy. I've never seen a trial have such transparency with it. I did once, Darlene. I did once.
You told her to file both the kids?
Maybe she just went ahead and did it.
I don't want to go to jail for illegal stuff.
Then don't do the kids. I'll ask her.
I don't want to go do the kids. I was asking you because I didn't know we're married, you know.
So you're gonna file the taxes and file me and take all the money? Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. I haven't.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Wait a tick. Why the hell are you even worried? You don't need to ask. Al, if he's filing. You file for your own shit. Okay, Miss Ma'am? It's not your business, but why? Are you gonna get ahead of Al and file and take his cash money? Is that what's happening here?
And file me and take all the money? Okay, that's good to know.
I haven't took anything from you.
I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go.
There is no money if you let her file the kids.
I'll call you back.
Wow. There is no money if you let her file the kids. That's what you're worried about? She knows one of those kids is deceased. But they are not your kids. And that's your concern, that if he lets Landon file for them, you won't be getting any money when you murdered one of them? Who have you seen that does this? Like, she is so unique in her cruelty.
And file me and take all the money? Okay, that's good to know.
I haven't took anything from you.
I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go.
There is no money if you let her file the kids.
I'll call you back on the lunch break.
You let her do that, didn't you?
I didn't let her do anything. She can do whatever she wants to, and then we'll fight about it later. Okay, you know what?
Wow, I can't believe you let her do that.
I want to know.
Oh my God. Oh my, right, Chessie? Like, oh my God. I'm just blown away. I'm fucking blown away at the audacity. Yeah, you took his child. You have the horrific knowledge that that child is gone. And you're still sitting here fighting about this type of shit?
Fight about it later. Okay, you know what?
Wow, I can't believe you let her do that.
I want to know how you're going to meet me at Fort Carson, because I know you're in South Carolina. It's all over social media.
It's not me.
It's all over social media.
Boom. She's been there this entire time, pretending that she's in Colorado. You're making plans to meet up with him when you're not even in the state.
Harley is not me, because she had to be taken to safety.
Harley is, not me. No. Jim John Doe, no. Not me. Harley is there because she had to be taken from safety. Honey, the threat is you. The danger is you.
For social media.
Harley is not me, because she had to be taken to safety. So take your social media out of here. You're telling a lie.
Yeah, I know you're both there, but it's all right.
No.
You're nowhere near me. You keep wanting to meet. Okay, I'll call you back at lunch. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
God. Oh, you know, Mrs. Bendover from the cartel, the people who have GAN and everything. So that call ends, and the next one begins.
Hello?
Hey.
So, hey, you said there was an emergency that you need to talk about?
So you know she sent him the text, right? Like, this is how pathetic she is. That's correct. Cuddle Snugglesworth. That's correct. I may not be able to say Massachusetts, but I am not a child killer. So yes. So you know she texted him. So here she is again, grasping for any sense of control. any sense of control. And so she texted him, emergency, I need to talk to you now. Because she was not willing. And part of me is curious, like, I know she was unhappy with Al, but it's one of those things where if I can't have you, nobody can. And so I struggle with, did she really want him, or did she want him to be together more because she felt safer in not getting caught if they were together? She didn't like the way it looked publicly to not be standing united. But it's moments like this where, you know, like, she was desperate she couldn't just, like, all right, focus on trying to get away with murder, right? She was very, hi, Elena. She was very focused on him. So much to where, like, an hour can pass and she's sending him a text, emergency, I need to talk to you, emergency. That's true too, Little Red O. And we may even start the text tonight. It depends. So I don't know if this is the last call, the start of the last call, or if it's two more. I'm not sure, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, true crime Karens, and welcome. Hi. Yes, but it's other reasons too. Like, she wasn't happy, but she wanted him. She wanted him to want her. But I think she focused way too much during this period of trying to get Al, because she thought if she could convince Al, like I said, that Al had some power over this investigation and she would be looked at less suspiciously. But no, it wouldn't work like that. Unfortunately, no, JWS. And I know I shouldn't say that, but I did. So, she thought he could actually get her out of sight of police. She begged in her email. She sure did. I know, Tanya. Okay, so let's see what this emergency is.
So, hey, you said there was an emergency that you need to talk about?
Yes. Are you okay? Because I sent you the message about stopping searching, and I said, "Are you ready to, like, work together with me?" Yes, I sent that to you.
Okay, so what is it?
So are you, Leticia is able to send this text. Are you ready to start working with me and stop the searches in the bullshit area? Yeah, because he hasn't been putting in effort this entire time, right, Leticia?
Ready to, like, work together with me? Yes, I sent that to you.
Okay, so what is it?
What do you mean, what is it? I'm telling you. Oh my God, I don't know how to clear to say this. Do you believe me now that I didn't do anything wrong?
I mean, I'm just trying to get you made it seem like there was some urgent news that you had to tell me, and this is.
I sent it to you, and I sent you the link you were talking about with the landfill. That was old.
Oh, so there wasn't really anything urgent and pressing that would help me find Gannon.
So when you sent me text, emergency, I need to speak now. It wasn't indeed an emergency, and you don't have any new information for me? Okay, that's great. That's great.
I'm asking you, are you ready to work together with your wife to do it?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going off your list. Number one, Gannon. So let's focus on that. Okay.
So you read my list. Why are people sending this about lies about airports and all this? Until
I don't know.
The lies, we can't have a straight goal in common.
I don't know.
Really? So Leticia says, unless we could stop with the lies, we can't have a straight goal in common. Yeah, that would be fucking great, Leticia, except you are the one who is lying nonstop. I know. JWS Harley went live on her TikTok not too long ago, and she said that she has spoken to Al since the trial, which I'm very thankful for, and that she may write a book in the future. I'm content with not knowing the specifics, not knowing how often they spoke, what they spoke about. Not that it's my business anyway, but I don't even want to, like, if I had the opportunity to push and ask, I wouldn't. I'm just happy to hear that they've spoken since trial, because it was such damage that was not necessary. That was not necessary.
No,
we can't have a straight goal in common.
I don't know. I don't care about social media. Never have. Who cares what people are saying? I rode with my mom to the airport.
Okay, where are you?
Where am I?
Yes.
I told you I just stepped out of work on lunch break.
Like, as in the node?
No, as in the headquarters.
Okay. Are you gonna be like able to like stay with your wife so we can work on this together?
Wow.
I'm not making any promises.
I need to know like now, like starting tomorrow.
Well, you're not even
starting tomorrow. She's not even in the state. But how many times have we heard Leticia ask this over the course of every single Pretext call? And she likes to ask the question in such an uncomfortable way because she's tiptoeing around what her motive is. And her motive is to get physical in a place with him, to just go back and pretend they have a family, that they're just playing house. And zero about Gannon, right? She sends him a list, and number one on the list is Gannon, yet she will not say a word about him.
I need to know like now, like starting tomorrow.
Well, you're not even here. If you're telling me starting tomorrow.
I'm with the dogs. I can't fly the dogs.
Well, how did the dogs get to where you're at if they couldn't fly?
I rode in a car with friends. That's all I've been doing. The dogs can't get.
No, you rode with the dogs in a moving van, along with Harley and Gannon's body in the back. That is how you got where you are.
I rode in a car with friends. That's all I've been doing. The dogs can't get on the airplane.
What friends?
The only thing I'm saying with a friend named Michelle and different people, some adjacent people, Jabine that works with Harley. We stayed at their house.
Okay.
I mean, we've just been staying everywhere. The dogs cannot get on an airplane.
Okay, fair enough. But I want to get back to Gannon.
I want you to tell me you're going to work together with me.
That's not a problem.
Are you letting us be together so we can write down everything, figure this out, get a plan in place?
But why is the safety of a child contingent upon anything other than finding him?
It is not, but I can't help you if we're not together.
Yes, you can.
I can't be yelling and fighting and worrying. I can't do any of that together. The safety of a child is us together. If we have to write it down 10 freaking times and work through it. That's the safety. I beg for this.
But I still don't understand how you helping me with Gannon is contingent upon anything else.
It is not contingent. I am your wife. Did you file for divorce?
Oh my God. How many times has she asked him this? And it's conditional. If you want any information on your child, you have to be with me. Are you ready to be with your wife?
How you helping me with Gannon is contingent upon anything else.
It is not contingent. I am your wife. Did you file for divorce? Did you?
I didn't hear what you said. What?
Did you file for divorce?
I told you that already. No. Do you want me to?
Okay. No. Are you cheating on me?
Oh my God.
Am I cheating on you? No. Listen, we need to focus on Gannon. Okay. You told me you had.
This looks like some big plan.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Way to gaslight, right? This is her plan. This is some big plan. You're right. That is projection. It is yours. The way that her mind is solely on herself. Are you cheating? Have you filed for divorce? She asks this every fucking call. Where is Gannon in any of this? That's what's so mind-blowing is she couldn't even act. She couldn't even pretend, which is disturbing to think about. That's how much hatred she had for Gannon. That's how much disdain she had for him. She couldn't even act.
You told me you had.
This looks like some big plan.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's a big plan to find my son. Absolutely. Okay, so listen to me. You made this, like you always do in these scenarios, you made it seem like we could fix this immediately. You got some big piece of information.
Okay, we can.
Listen.
You're going to have to listen to me and be open-minded in order to. And with that comes you taking my side in order for it to even be working. Because if you go against me, you bug me, you be whatever, you try to do whatever, all these things, we can't get to what you need.
Okay, so that's what I wanted you to say, because you just told me that finding Gannon is contingent upon what you getting what you want.
Yeah, I said we have to work together.
Yeah, you said if I don't buck you or don't be with you and don't sleep with you.
Did you say, really?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
That's what you said, in essence, is that if I don't give you what you want, we don't find Gannon. So listen.
That's not what I said.
But hold on. Listen. I'm going back in now. I thought you had some emergency.
Crap. Actually, that's exactly what you said, right? That's literally exactly what you said. Unless you're with me, unless you're going to spend the night in the bed with me, unless you're going to play house with me, I am not going to give anything that you need regarding your child.
Say that.
That's what you said, in essence, is that if I don't give you what you want, we don't find Gannon. So listen.
That's not what I said.
But hold on. Listen. I'm going back in now. I thought you had some emergency.
Listen to me. Number one. Okay? Are you gonna listen to me? And have faith and confidence in what I'm saying to you?
If you tell me information I need to know on Gannon, like who took Gannon or what happened to Gannon, then we talk about this other 7 parts of your list, okay? But number one is Gannon. Nothing happens for anybody in the rest of my life, period, until I get information about Gannon or find him. I thought you didn't have a car. Sounds like a car to me.
I don't. I told you I dropped you.
Beep. What? Wait, what was it? Is that a car door opening there, Miss Ma'am? No, Jim John Doe. No.
No. Yes. No, sir. I mean, John, no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought you didn't have a car. Sounds like a car to me.
I don't. I told you I dropped you on this old vehicle and burned some of this old vehicle because I don't have a loan.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm using someone's old vehicle that is totally fine with me just taking their keys, just like the Indian guy. And I'm just using their old vehicle, okay? It doesn't matter. Just shut up and tell me if you're going to support your wife already.
Old vehicle because I don't have a loan.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, number one. I need you to tell me that you have confidence and believe in me. Okay?
Number one on the list is Gannon, so.
That is part of it.
Okay, I believe in you and have confidence in you that you'll tell me the truth.
All right. Number one, sign again. All right, so why come there hasn't been any kind of locations, searches, anything outside of only where I went?
Pretty fucking easy because you're guilty. All evidence points to you. Everything points in your direction, and you are the only suspect. So they are following every place you've been in, and lo and behold, evidence is popping up every place you've been in. She thought she was cocky. I told you, she felt cocky at this moment because she successfully traveled across the country and disposed of his body, what she believed was disposed of his body. But she felt confident because she saw that they were still actively searching in Colorado. She thought she got away with it.
Outside of only where I went. be the most concerning thing to you? Is that the first thing that has to be done? Okay, so tell me why that's not happening.
That's a question we need to ask law enforcement, not me.
But that's not something that you have even thought of to ask, because, I mean, you called me to ask about this landfill that was so close that someone was messing around with your head, being a dick, but you didn't ask him this. Your guy, Mark, you haven't asked him this several times?
I'm sure. Yes, I've asked him this. Why are you searching there? Well, we can't tell you anything.
Okay, so then, next question. Everywhere that I went, okay, was searched. Okay? I just read it. I put it all down. Everywhere that I went. Acres upon acres upon acres when I didn't even go to those acres.
That's a 180 IQ you're listening to right there. Acres and acres upon acres, and I didn't even go to those acres. Okay, that's Einstein level genius right there. Hi, it's not rocket science, dude.
When I didn't even go to those acres. How do we find Gannon if none of those things, he was none of the places that I went? Does that not make you open up your eyes and say that I'm not involved, someone else is?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like back to your first question, I believe in you, okay? But I believe you know that someone else involved, and you know who. That's what
I don't.
Okay. So, but then you keep sending me messages, emergency. We can fix this right now, but then you never tell me anything.
We're already saying number 2. That's the second thing. We know that. All right. Anything I haven't done. All right. So why come when I gave them the information that I gave them? Why did they not look into it? Why did they not believe it? Why?
What information about Quincy Brown?
I didn't anywhere.
Are you talking about Quincy Brown? What information are you talking about?
No, I did not.
What information?
Okay. You just said they don't tell you anything, right? That's what you said.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, which means they would have gotten information from me.
Okay. So what information was it?
The information that I told them. They have not covered any areas except only.
Talking about, why won't you give me that information? I'm the father of the missing child, Tisha.
But I've already told you one time, and when I told you it wasn't good enough.
Well, tell me again. Tell me right now. I'm in believe Tisha mode.
Okay.
He's in believe Tisha mode. Okay. Are you guys in believe Tisha mode? You got to get in believe Tisha mode. Hi, Dynamite. Oh, where to even start with that? With answering that, I do not know. Why come?
Well, tell me again. Tell me right now. I'm in believe Tisha mode.
Okay. How long do you have?
Like 5 to 7 minutes. Honestly,
okay,
I gotta get back in.
I can't do it in 5 to 7 minutes.
Well, what do you need? Tell me what you need. An hour, 10 minutes?
Are you on lunch? I mean, I'm not trying to mess you up at work.
No, I'm working like 4-hour days. So I mean, I come out because I told you I'd come out around this time. Okay, but I gotta, because they're just trying, like I told you this morning, they're trying to phase me back in. So I don't want to be out here for 20, 30 minutes.
Okay, so then what time can you sit down and talk with just you, not with you and all your other clan?
Right now.
So you got 30 minutes to give me right now.
Listen, I'll make up some bullshit when I go back in there, but yeah, I'll give you 30 minutes right now. Walk me through it.
Okay, listen, 30 minutes, I don't know if that's going to be enough, sir, because I'm making this up in the moment as I go. And at any given moment, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I don't think 28 minutes and change will be enough to convince you otherwise.
Now I need you to answer this question. Why? How many of the videos, so it can all make sense to you, have you saw other than one video?
Listen, this is not Albert answers a bunch of questions. You tell me.
Yes, it is, because this helps you understand.
No, you tell me what I'm missing or haven't seen. That's what this is about. This is not you.
Okay, have you seen a video of anyone pulling into our yard after 4 o'clock?
Have I seen a video?
Here she goes with the fucking mind games again. Instead of just being honest, answering the question, she has to pose the question to Al all the time. She makes him guess. Gruesing told her, don't make me guess. Just give the answer. Tell me. She is exhausting.
The neighbor let you see this.
Have I seen any video of that? I'm not sitting here answering questions, okay? I haven't seen other than what's been released. I haven't seen what's other than been released to the public. I'm not sitting here getting questioned. You said you had a story to tell me about this.
I didn't say I had a story.
Okay.
I said I'm helping you.
Okay, well, help me.
Will you please listen?
Okay, I'm listening.
Did you see any other videos?
I'm listening. I'm not being questioned, okay? Tell me what I'm missing in the video. Just tell me. Don't ask me. Tell me.
Okay, in the video, when Harley comes home, and Lena, I'm sure you had to see this. Just tell me where Harley parked her car.
I have no clue, Tisha. Tell me what you're trying to tell me. Now you're getting me upset.
You haven't seen this.
No, I have not seen anything. I told you that. I've seen what is.
She's trying to incriminate her child. She's trying to use her own child to open up the door and create reasonable doubt. Can you imagine? Can you imagine using your own child to do that? Right? Give me 30 minutes. I'll tell you everything. What does it matter where Harley parked the car? Yeah, absolutely. True crime, Karen. She would, and you can't get worse than that, right? Throwing your own child under the bus for a murder you committed.
I have no clue, Tisha. Tell me what you're trying to tell me. Now you're getting me upset.
You haven't seen this.
No, I have not seen anything. I told you that. I've seen what is on the internet on the video about the truck. That's it.
Okay. So can you wait by your phone for 5 minutes?
You said 30 minutes, and just if you got something.
I need 30 minutes, but I need you to wait by your phone for 5 minutes because I have this girl's kids in here.
Yeah, what?
Her kids are in her car. I drove to get some food. I have her kids in here, so I just need 5 minutes to pull up in the yard for the kids to get out.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second.
You said 30 minutes, and just if you got something.
I need 30 minutes, but I need you to wait by your phone for 5 minutes because I have this girl's kids in here.
Yeah, what?
Her kids are in her car. I drove to get some food. I have her kids in here, so I just need 5 minutes to pull up in the yard for the kids to get out.
What does that keep you from sending a video?
It's not sending a video. I don't want to talk about it with kids around. They can hear me. I'm asking you for 5 minutes. Just give me.
She's asking you for 5 minutes. I can talk about this with kids around because, you know, she definitely always puts kids first, right? Thank you, Sherry, for being a member for 4 months. She is so annoying. Yeah, she's something else, man. She's something else. Yeah, well, what's about to be so funny is you're going to listen to her pretend like she's around. So now she's in a car with friends and kids, right? She's about to pretend that she's talking to them, okay?
Give me 5 minutes. Let me pull in the yard and they get out.
Just tell me what you got to tell me. There's no kids in the car. I don't hear a peep. Okay.
I swear to God, there is a kid in the car.
Listen, I'm going. Listen, I knew. Put the phone back up. Either you tell me now, or I'm just gonna put the phone down and go back into work. Okay? Because I don't got time to sit here. You jerk me around. I'm tired of you jerking me around. I'm not trying to jerk you around. I'm literally almost to the street. Listen, I don't have 5 minutes. I got the 30 minutes you asked for. I got that. You start telling me whatever it is you got.
Well, that's the strange part. Obsessed with the messes. Leticia lies about anything and everything. And she lies about things that she does not need to lie about. She just lies. And so even in these moments where it's like, what's the purpose of this? There is no purpose to her lying. And that's what made her spiral even more, is that she didn't lie. Usually when people lie, they lie about things they need to lie about. How can I get out of this situation? Leticia lies about things that can easily be verified as a lie. Is it raining outside? Leticia will say no, and you go outside and it's a torrential downpour. Well, why would you lie about that, right? Because I could very easily verify that that's not true. And all of the fluff. It's not like she just lies about the black and white. I need to lie about this to get out of the situation. She's going to give abundant amount of detail and lie about everything surrounding the actual main parts of it, which make it so much worse for her. I can't help it, Shabazz. Thank you.
You got to tell me, who cares if a kid's in the car? That should be a good thing, that you know information that can help you find the missing kid. I'm sure they've heard about it.
Well, I don't know if they did. They might have not have. Well, okay, look, I'm turning on her street. Just hold on.
Yeah, okay.
I swear to you.
Yeah, okay. So listen, okay, because now Tisha is about to prove that, yes, no, I am in a car with kids. Listen, we're pulling onto the street conveniently as you're getting frustrated. And you're going to hear me even say goodbye to these kids. Now, are you going to hear a door open, a door shut? No, of course not. But, we're in Believe Tisha mode. Thank you so much, Natasha, for the gifted membership. Congratulations to the recipient. Okay, but we're in Believe Tisha mode, right?
Well, I don't know if they did. They might have not have. Well, okay, look, I'm turning on her street. Just hold on.
Yeah, okay.
I swear to you, I'm literally turning on her street.
I'm not questioning you. I'm in Believe Tisha mode. I'm just waiting for some facts that I can believe.
I am turning on her street.
Okay, I believe you.
Like, I'm passing the church right now.
What church?
And then I'm going on to...
And yes, to the person who texted that.
This.
Nice.
The church, I guess their church. I don't know if they go to church there. I don't know.
Oh, you passed by it, but there's no sign? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting, right? When you're watching someone lie like that, it's a very simple question Al just asked her, right? What are you passing? Now, if you were being honest, if you were being truthful, you would very easily be able to observe your surroundings, right? Oh, I'm passing X, Y, and Z. But another way you can see how Leticia's lying, because she cannot create an image in her mind, right? It's two different portions of your brain that you use. One, when you're observing your surroundings. Two, when you have to create a story, you have to use your imagination. No, you don't hear any driving noises. And then pay attention to when she says, kids, get out of her car. You hear no car door open or shut.
That's their church. I don't know if they go to church there. I don't know.
Oh, you passed by it, but there's no sign? Okay, cool.
Yeah, there was a sign. I'm looking at the road so I can make sure I don't miss the turn. I don't know my way around.
I believe
For some reason, you think that I know my way around.
I believe you. I'm not trying to question you. I just want to know if I knew the church or the pastor or anything.
Sorry, I'm literally turning in.
Did you hear anybody respond back? So now here's Leticia. Oh, it's right here, right? Okay. Did you hear anybody respond? No, because she's not talking to anybody. Hey, Misty.
Just wanted to know if I knew the church or the pastor or anything.
Okay. Sorry, I'm literally turning in right now.
Happy 4th, Misty.
All I gotta do is pull over here. Can you go inside with your mom, and then I'll just... and I'll be in a minute to let the dogs out. Hold on.
So can you tell your mom X, Y, and Z? So we know that Amy Lang is the only person who probably would allow Leticia drive around with her kids despite being a child murderer. But do you hear any, like, and a child would not even know to control the volume of their voice when they're on the phone. I'm sorry if the fireworks are loud. A child would not know, right? So you would absolutely hear that child respond in the background. You hear no response at all, nor do you hear a car door open and shut.
Yeah, and I'll be in a minute to let the dogs out. Hold on. All right, give me 1 minute.
Sure, Tisha.
So,
nope.
Okay.
And Al knows she's lying.
You there? Tisha.
Sorry, are those fireworks really loud?
I always mess y'all good up. Hold on, I'm waiting on the gate to open.
Any response?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, that's true, Shane. Touche.
This thing here is crazy. And then I'll get the dogs when I get back, and if you'll just
okay, thanks.
No.
Hey, Bogart.
And then we can take about a week of work.
She's having a full-on conversation with herself. There's nobody there. It's so cringe and awkward.
Okay. Literally opening the door and she's getting out. Make sure you do that stuff for your mom. All right.
Make sure you do that stuff for your mom. You know that stuff that your imaginary mom already told you to do. Where are you driving this child back from? Where was the child at the beginning of this call? You never mentioned them then, right? Convenient. When Al is getting frustrated and demanding that you give me the answer for this emergency. You said you needed to give me this information, right? And it's only then you had these kids in the car, and now you have to put this performance on that you're actually dropping them off.
Make sure you do that stuff for your mom. All right. Where did you put mine at right there? Okay. Thank you. I'll see you in a little bit. Sorry, her daughter is like of age.
Of age?
Anyway, all right.
Right, Michelle?
My point behind all that is telling you is, I need you to believe, Albert. I need you to believe that someone did take Gannon. I need you to believe that I've already given the police department the description. The
description, meaning that 5'7" to 5'9" Hispanic male with craters on his face from acne scars and a bandana. I already, despite the 23 different versions of the stories and lies, I gave them the accurate information. I gave them the subscription, right? Not the description, but the subscription.
Did that. I need you to quit thinking
it's
somebody just made up, because it's not. Obviously, I didn't do it. There's no way possible that I could have been hours and hours away in a certain window.
What? And again, this is, it's frustrating because they did not have a solid timeline down. I told you guys yesterday how Al very much believed that Gannon most likely was murdered or not murdered, but sustained a lot of those injuries prior to him being seen walking out in the CCTV ring doorbell footage. And so they didn't know exactly when it occurred. But listen to Leticia explain how, no, it's not possible. Actually, it very much was possible. Ooh, those are loud.
Because it's not. Obviously, I didn't do it. There's no way possible that I could have been hours and hours away in a certain window.
Yeah, you could have.
I need you to help them re-look at that. I'm telling you, Ganna would have left our neighborhood anywhere between that time frame, and it wouldn't even be surprised if it weren't like the kid in North Carolina.
What certain window are you talking about?
The certain window I'm talking about, between 3 and anywhere that evening, because here's why. There was a lot of people out and about in the neighborhood.
Oh.
Everywhere.
Okay. All right. So now she's saying from 3 on. Now I guess we're going back towards he did get out of the car with me. We've watched her flip-flop between both scenarios. I'm so sorry, it's loud. We've watched her flip-flop from both scenarios throughout the entirety of these pretext calls. But now she's saying from 3 o'clock on. I'm curious if this was the same time she was trying to get Nicole Mobley to file that false police report.
So you weren't home during that certain window? Is that what you said?
Do what?
You said you weren't home during that certain window, or he could have left in that certain window?
I'm saying that's when it happened. So by the time I called, okay, Anna still could have been in the neighborhood.
But you said when it happened. What is it, Tisha?
I told you already. You haven't looked at it to see. Okay, go to the ring. See, we went out the front door. When we left, we went out the front door. Okay?
She
when
did, Tori. She did.
I set the alarm. I went out the front door. I came back in the front door. Made sure the alarm was set. Went out the garage. You could see that on the ring. When I came out, I think it was like 10:07, 10:08-ish, maybe. We left out. We were in the garage.
Okay.
Hey, Lucia.
There was no more, at that time, there was no more anybody going in and out. And the dogs do not set off the motion in the house.
Right.
Okay? They don't. Okay?
Not when they're in their crates. You're right.
Yeah, not when they're in their crates. And as sure as heck, if I'm somewhere upstairs, they're with me. They're not just roaming around doing a thing. They're following somebody that they look.
No, she wasn't dumping him at that. Wait a second. There's two different times. She originally had Gannon in the storage room. Then the following morning, Tuesday morning, would have driven the Tiguan to the airport, parked it in short-term parking with Gannon's body in the back, picked Al up with the rental car, gone back, and then she would pick the car up again. After dropping the rental car back off, she would pick the Tiguan up, and then she moved and dumped his body to Palmer Lake, came back, and then when she was, you're right. When she was with her family, she would have left to go get dog food, went for a long period of time, and I know that's when she would have been getting the body again from Palmer Lake, and then when her family was helping her switch items from one moving truck to the next is when Dakota, her brother, saw her struggling with the one suitcase, asked if he could help. She said no. He asked what was in there, and she said her softball equipment. And then she moved it into the final moving van, traveled across country, and dropped his body off in Florida. Yeah, the Tiguan.
Okay. When we came back, I told you 15,000 times about the car following us at Petco. The reason I left the phone at Petco, you want to know why? Why don't y'all go check the alarm on it? I set an alarm for it to go off if I hadn't came back in the time frame to call the police.
Okay. Here we come with another news story. Happy 4th, Dawn. So you all want to know why I left Gannon's phone at Petco? Well, the logical explanation, right? I left it there and I set an alarm. You like Leticia's stories are always so Hollywood. But the problem with Hollywood is that With a movie, it skips from one scene to the next, and you're left kind of to assume what happens between the scenes, right? It's a new location, time passes. When Leticia creates these stories in a Hollywood aspect, she's not accounting for the detail they're going to ask her for the between the scenes, right? You can't just jump from one place and one scenario to the next place with the next scenario and not be expected to fill in the gap. This is not a movie. But now I left the phone there intentionally, and the phone alarm was going to go off to call the police. Now, don't ask me who was going to look at that phone, who was going to read the alarm, and who was going to call the police. That's not our concern, right? Because we're in a Hollywood version of events with Leticia. I know, Elena, I know.
On it. I set an alarm for it to go off if I hadn't came back in the time frame to call the police. I set the alarm on there, Albert. There was no intention. I had my watch on, so it was no hiding where I was going or whatever.
But wait. So you set an alarm to call the police? Why?
No, not because someone was following us.
From the house or from Petco?
From the house.
Okay.
To Petco.
Okay.
Then from Petco, that's why I kept walking to the door to look, because Gannon was laying down. He was playing the switch. So I knew that they knew nobody was in the car. That's what they thought. Maybe I was being suspicious.
Wait a second. So you were being followed. Welcome, my fellow Jade. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You were being followed. And again, she doesn't clarify what was the starting point that she was being followed. Was she being followed starting from the home or en route? But you were being followed. And if you were being followed, I'm pretty sure that they would have known that there were two people in that vehicle, right? Both you and Gannon. So when you get to Petco, you thought the best answer and solution would be to leave Gannon, an 11-year-old child, in the back of that car while you go into Petco, right? But don't worry, you kept looking out that window to make sure he was okay because you were hoping they didn't see him. Why not just walk in with him, right? Why not just bring him in? Why would you even leave him alone? But wouldn't they know? And so when they saw you go into Petco, they would know someone else was in this car. Why didn't she even put effort in? I know it's too much logic, but I just don't understand, especially someone who was so desperate. You would think that she would put together some type of story that at least somewhat made sense. Right, or drive to a police station, or fuck, you had both your Apple Watch and Gannon's cell phone on. Call the police, anything?
To look, because Gannon was laying down, he was playing the switch, so I knew that they knew nobody was in the car. That's what they thought. Maybe I was being suspicious.
So
help me out here, because I'm in believe teacher mode. So okay, just so you know that. But somebody's following you from the house, and you leave Gannon in the truck.
They never knew anybody was in the truck.
But if they followed you from the house, didn't they see y'all get into the truck?
I was not like from the house as in our house, like as in like the area that we went.
All right. Well, okay. All right. Help me be in believe teacher mode. Okay. All right. Don't start spinning. Just tell me.
I'm not spinning.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to. You
wouldn't even let me go through the whole entire thing.
Okay. I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
They did find Gannon's switch. They did. And it was in the case files, and I could pull back up that report to show you guys. So Gannon's switch was found later on behind the entertainment center, strangely enough.
So I sit there, I was playing with these period pad things, because apparently dogs have periods, okay?
Oh, duh. You know, she's a teacher, she's a lawyer, she's a doctor, she's a flight attendant. But Miss Ma'am over here didn't realize that female dogs get your period. And you know, wouldn't you be looking down the doggy pad aisle every time you have someone following you and your child's in the car? It makes logical sense.
Period pad things, because apparently dogs have periods. Okay, so I'm holding the thing, and I said alarm, just for the alarm to go off. Like whatever. That was for the alarm to go off. Maybe I was being too superstitious. I just was being whatever. I don't know. Okay.
Sorry.
And now you're yawning?
Listen, I don't sleep good at night. I haven't for years. You know that. So go ahead.
Yay, Britt.
Albert, I was supposed to deliver papers.
Oh, this is the biggest story of them all. Leticia, listen, she was superstitious, okay? Superstitious. Leticia was entrusted to deliver papers. Okay, Tisha, carry on.
I deliver papers.
Deliver.
I couldn't do it, Albert.
Deliver papers for what? Tisha?
Come on, Tisha.
When I went to Nevada, there was this pregnant lady. So I agreed to help the pregnant lady because she was really, really pregnant.
Listen, I agreed to help the pregnant lady because she wasn't just pregnant, you guys. She was really, really pregnant, okay? A fucking doctor over here.
To help the pregnant lady because she was really, really pregnant. She gets in the car, which is why Gana was not in the front seat. He was in the back seat.
You said wait. You said when you went to Nevada?
Went through Nevada, going to Texas.
I'm like, what? You're in Nevada? Anyways, go ahead.
Right. When I realized she's not pregnant.
So just out of curiosity, let's say we're going to entertain this story, because please remember, this was actually based on an article. I showed you guys the article. It really did happen, which I didn't know for the longest time. Oh, don't ask me what story number it is. Bigfoot is real. I have no idea at this point. But how did you determine the really, really pregnant belly was not indeed a fetus? Did you poke it? Did dollar bills start kind of bulging out the side? What kind of fake belly are we talking about here?
When I realized she's not pregnant, once she gets in the
car. Was this the same lady that was following you?
I don't know if they were following us. I just know there was a car following us. When I get off, I turn where Harley gets the eyelashes done because I thought I would lose them. Then I saw a pregnant lady. She looked legit like 8 months pregnant.
What kind of car was following you?
Well, no,
I already told you this 15.
No. Sorry. Let me be clear. It didn't happen to somebody else. Like, there wasn't a very, very pregnant lady who tried to get into the car. I could pull the article back up for you guys, but one of the ways that they were laundering money was to carry it as if they were pregnant. That's what I remember it being.
What kind of car was following you? Because maybe
I already told you this 15 times.
Oh, okay.
It was a blue something. Like a blue little car, like a Cooper or something like this.
Okay, so like a blue, not red, right? Just a blue one?
No, it was the red earlier in the day was nothing. It's already been checked out.
Okay, all right.
The reason I know that one's been checked out is because I had somebody in Lorson Ranch do it.
All right, I'm just making sure I keep these cars straight. So there's the blue one, not the red one.
See, I'm finally giving you what you want.
Don't get upset. I'm just trying to get it straight. I'm not picking holes in your story.
Because again, how dare you ask for any type of detail, description? Just let me jump from scene to scene to scene. In this scene, it was only the headlights that I was able to see in my rear view mirror on a very dark and misty night. Okay, there was a lot of fog.
What you want?
Don't get upset. I'm just trying to get it straight. I'm not picking holes in your story. I'm just making sure we're on the blue car. Okay. So now back to the pregnant lady that gets in the front seat.
So the pregnant lady gets in the front seat, but she's not really pregnant. I don't know that she's not really pregnant, but she says she just needs a ride. I felt bad. She looked really, really pregnant, like 8 months.
I said, I'm just listening.
You know what? I'm not going to help if you're going to do this to me.
Listening and believing?
I really, really came in this to be honest with you.
Okay, and I'm just listening.
No, you aren't.
You teach me a girl, Mom. So I've never seen someone get so defensive over lying before, right? Like, you know what? I'm doing all of this to help you. What was that little What was that? What was that little huff and puff? How dare you? How dare you? I was going to help you, but no. Unless you are 100% in Believe Tisha mode, I'm not going to help you anymore. And it's interesting because given that this is like the last pretext call, that doesn't mean that Leticia was done. You guys will see as we go through the text messages, she was far from done. But her energy is a little bit less than what it's been. Almost like she knows it's not going to get believed, right? Rightfully so. But she's not even trying so much anymore. Hi, Kara.
I said, I'm just listening.
You know what? I'm not going to help if you're going to do this to me.
Listening and believing?
I really, really came in this to be honest with you.
Okay, and I'm just listening.
No, you aren't. You're being a dick by saying, That's being a dick to me.
I don't know why you're saying that, but does the pregnant lady know what happened to G? Does she know where Gannon went?
Can I finish?
Yeah, absolutely.
She wasn't really pregnant. She had about, I don't even know how much money inside of this thing that makes her look pregnant.
Ah, right.
So you know where my mind immediately goes?
Where?
What would you think a pregnant person disguising as pregnant but money in her belly means?
She probably robbed a bank.
So here we go again with Leticia, not just telling the story, telling the answers. This is what happened. I'm going to make you guess. What would you think for a fake pregnant belly woman filled with cash money, not really a baby? What would you think, Al? There most definitely is body camera footage of Leticia being arrested, but I have not seen it released. I have the case files, I have the documents that detail what happened, but I have yet to see the actual footage released publicly.
Where?
What would you think a pregnant person disguising as pregnant but money in her belly means?
She probably robbed a bank.
Okay, she might have.
Or
she could be involved in something crazy, right?
Yeah. I would be scared myself, even if it was a woman.
Yeah, because that's pretty scary, right? You're making fun of this like it's...
No, I'm not. If somebody got in my truck with a pregnant...
Yeah, it was. It was pretty fucking scary. And you're over here making fun of me for it. Hi, Lena. See, again, Leticia is the biggest victim of this scenario. But yeah, you're damn right. You're goddamn right. It was very scary. It was very scary. You know what? There was music playing in the background too. That made it even creepier. Al, am I the biggest victim yet?
I would be scared myself, even if it was a woman.
Yeah, because that's pretty scary, right? You're making fun of this like it's...
No, I'm not. If somebody got in my truck with a pregnant belly full of cash, I'd be worried to death. You're right.
Hey, Whippets. Ah, Elena. I don't think they release it. I think that's the thing, True Crime Karens.
I don't know. I don't know how else to help other than to know we were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You tell the truth. You see, here's the problem. You do know exactly how to help Leticia. You just don't want to, because then that would mean accountability. And you cannot explain away cold-blooded murder. Wrong place, wrong time.
I don't know how else to help other than to know we were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay. Are you talking about Petco?
Yes, because Petco, I just was supposed to walk in Petco, look around, be normal, go drop this lady off somewhere.
Oh, so she told you to walk into Petco?
Yes.
Oh,
She
okay.
forced me. She forced me.
She forced you. She not only told me, Al, she forced me, because not only was her belly filled with cash money, it was also filled with a rifle, and it started to poke me in the back, and she shimmied me out of the car, and she forced me. Now, why I didn't bother to tell anyone and alert anyone in Petco, don't ask. Why I didn't use the phone that she conveniently allowed me to go into Petco with to call police, don't ask. But you know what I did do? I left my phone there, and I put an alarm on it to allow someone else to call police if I didn't return in X allotted amount of time. South Carolina's policy is not to show body cam. The docket tried to get it because there were 11 police there for 11 cams. Oh my God, I would love to see that.
Go drop this lady off somewhere.
Oh, so she told you to walk into Petco?
Yes.
Oh,
she
okay.
forced me. She forced me.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Did she have a weapon, like a gun or a knife or something to threaten you, or what?
How do you think someone would force you? You're being insensitive.
No, you're.
There we go again. Not just giving Al a direct answer. Yes, she had X weapon on her. Well, how do you think? How do you think she would have forced me if she didn't have a weapon? Okay.
Did she have a weapon, like a gun or a knife or something to threaten you, or what?
How do you think someone would force you? You're being insensitive.
No, you're a tough girl, so I mean it's going to take a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. If
I'm a tough girl.
Yeah. I don't think you'd be scared easy by somebody like that. So that's just what I'm saying. You probably start swinging unless she had a gun or a knife or something.
This is a joke to you.
No, I'm serious. You finally are getting
legit, and it's a joke to you.
I'm sorry you think that, but go ahead.
I'm not. Forget it, man. You're not wanting to stand by my side. You don't want to help.
I'm right here standing.
Such gaslighting, right? You know what? This is you. This is you. You don't want to stand by my side. Can you even what part of what she's saying is believable? Any part at all.
To you.
I'm sorry you think that, but go ahead.
I'm not. Forget it, man. You're not wanting to stand by my side. You don't want to help.
I'm right here standing by your side, listening to the truth. Okay, I'm in belief teacher mode, like I told you.
Yeah, and then what you're gonna do? Tell me I'm telling a lie and hang up?
Are you telling a lie?
No, that's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna believe it. I told you it was beyond your wildest imagination to know it was.
I already told you it was beyond your wildest imagination. I see, that's because it is. That's because it is. This is literally your imagination, Leticia, creating every possible scenario. It is torture. What you're doing to this man is torture.
You're going to do. You're not going to believe it. I told you it was beyond your wildest imagination to know he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He was in the wrong place, or y'all were in the wrong place?
We.
Okay. We was in the wrong
W-E.
place. Okay. All right. I mean, are you telling me this? I don't know. You want me to believe you, but I feel like you're just telling me something to make me feel better about Gannon missing. Okay. So, because it was kind of like the Quincy Brown thing. I mean, now it's a pregnant lady with cash in her belly. Okay, I believe you. What's next? What happened next?
Now you're making silly.
No, I'm trying to.
See, it's not. Al isn't even saying it in like a way that should get her mad. She's mad because when he repeats it back to her. Oh, no, thank you guys for being here. I didn't expect many people to be here with the 4th of July, but I'm happy that you guys are here. She's mad when he repeats back what she says. That's it. That's all it is that she's getting mad with him repeating back what she says, because when he repeats it back, it registers in her mind just how ridiculous it sounds.
Next.
Now you're making silly.
No, I'm trying to make sense of all of it. Okay. You want me to believe you? I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Tell me the rest of the story.
Albert, to sum it up, it's just being caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time with people who are money laundering.
Bitch, you cannot just sum up a missing child like this when there's blood spatter all over his room. You can't just, to sum it up, there is no summing it up. This is her problem. She wants to just give him a very basic, ludicrous story and not give any detail. Do you think he was just going to accept that? Oh, okay, to sum it up. Yeah, you're right. Just to sum it up. Okay, fine, I believe you. What? No way. And thank you so much, Elena. Congratulations to our new members. Please thank Elena if you are lucky enough to receive it. Our 4th of July memberships. Thank you. That's the thing, my fellow Jade. It's like, and in her mind, she's mad that he's not just accepting it, but how do you expect him to accept it? But it's very interesting how Al has made it very clear that this is what she does. There's my black heart. This is what she does and has done over the course of the 5-year relationship. And it's just sad, but it reminds me even more that he became desensitized to how ludicrous and attention-seeking and dangerous she was.
Rest of the story.
Albert, to sum it up, it's just being caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time with people who are money laundering, wanting me or whoever they can get to deliver paper to these Mexican restaurants, and you're supposed to get packages back from them. And I wouldn't do it. So that's why we were on County Line Road, because I was scared to death.
So again, self-incriminating once again. Hi, Tangled. Accounting for being in certain locations that are very damning, very, very damning for her. But she didn't do it. Al, aren't you proud of me? I did not do it. Oh, Tanya, yay, congrats. I would not do it, Al. I would not do it because just like the taxes, I am not a criminal, Al.
And you're supposed to get packages back from them. And I wouldn't do it. So that's why we were on County Line Road, because I was scared to death. I left. So I was going round and round and round to make sure that no car followed me.
So is that where they were trying to send you, or you just went there because you knew that was out in the boonies?
No, because 25, I got on Interstate 25 and it was backed up.
Oh, so you did like we did that one time and took a detour?
Was nothing to do with whatever. They've already searched the entire area. I'm innocent.
So again, you're going to see this in the text messages. She berates him for the police searching in the places she's been. And again, Al does not have control over where law enforcement search. He doesn't have that control. But for her to reiterate that she's innocent while also giving a bunch of false stories, and even if we were to believe what she said is true, you're not innocent. But she keeps saying she's innocent because she is aware of what actually occurred. And so in her mind, what she's saying is, I'm innocent of the murder.
Was nothing to do with whatever. They've already searched the entire area. I'm innocent. That's who has Gannon, okay?
The pregnant lady with the cash?
No, whoever her group is, I've already given it to the Mexican guy. Why do you think I told you that about the Quincy thing? Because the whole Mexico. We need to be looking at any routes going into Mexico, and I've been telling you this.
No, but okay, all right. I'm out of believe Tisha mode now, okay? Because you told me Quincy Brown was in Colorado Springs. His family told your news reporter that he's in Mexico, okay? You didn't know that beforehand. And of course, you have nothing to say.
Oh shit. Wait, no, let's go back a moment. Go ahead, Al. Put that into perspective for her.
I'm telling you this.
No, but you tell no.
No, whoever. That's who has Gannon, okay?
The pregnant lady with the cash?
No, whoever her group is, I've already given it to the Mexican guy. Why do you think I told you that about the Quincy thing? Because the whole Mexico. We need to be looking at any routes going into Mexico, and I've been telling you this.
No, but you okay, all right. I'm out of believe Tisha mode now, okay? Because you told me Quincy Brown was in Colorado Springs. His family told your news reporter that he's in Mexico, okay? You didn't know that beforehand. And of course, you have nothing to say about that. I'll talk to you later.
And that's where that pretext call ends. All of the pretext call ends. Damn, like, and you know what's sad? Like, well, it's all sad, but Al had to have been relaying to Landon, right? Because we see it. We're listening to the exchange between Leticia and Al, but Al had to be openly communicating to Landon, and it was on him to have to tell her every day what did Leticia say. And could you imagine relaying those stories back to Landon? It's disgusting. Happy 4th, D-Love by 2. So we could start with some of the text messages, but we'll definitely have to finish them tomorrow. I already scheduled live for tomorrow, but we could start them. But there's a lot of messages. And then we'll go through the social media posts after we're done with the text messages. But these texts are, okay, so she was arrested March 2nd. These texts are from, I believe, let me see, hold on, when did they start? The 29th. So February 29th. So that pretext call was the 21st. So this is about a week after. And I'll also show you guys the Google searches from the time that, or do you want me to show the Google searches first? Do you want me to show the Google searches now and then the text tomorrow? or the Google searches whenever after. Just let me know. Because the Google searches, and I'm not talking about just the normal ones, I'm talking about the ones at the time of the pretext calls. The text? Okay. All right. We'll pull up the Google searches tomorrow with the rest of this. But she was, as far as I know, nothing available for us, Jen. I mean, obviously we know, oh, okay, Alina, I love you. We know that there would have been texts and most likely calls. I don't know, actually, because I wonder why they stopped with the pretext then. I don't know. But in this whole text message exchange, guys, this whole text message exchange, Al only responds once. Okay? It's from the 29th all the way up till the 2nd when she's arrested. Happy 4th, Melissa. What I want you guys to also pay attention to is the time. And I want you to look at that also when we go through the social media posts. She was not sleeping. And I keep reiterating to you guys how important that is, because at the time of the murder, all the way leading up to March 2nd when she was arrested, she did not sleep. You have to pay attention to when we're talking about over the course of like 3 days. When there's not more than an hour going between the text messages, she's not having REM sleep. You can't function without going into REM sleep. So that also contributes to why she was in the mental state that she was in. Oh, the lack of response. That's what I'm saying. You guys ready to see her spiral? This is days leading up to her arrest. Like I said, we're not going to get through all of it. We're going to have to finish it tomorrow. But she is spiraling now because now Al is not responding to her. And at least when Al spoke to her, it made her feel like she had some sense of control, right? We know now, hindsight, Al answered because they were recording for the pretext calls. But when now he didn't need to answer because Al knew that they were en route to go arrest her. He didn't have to answer. But that made her lose it. So, okay, here we go. We will start this. And the first one is February 29th, 7:15 a.m. Hold on, let me take a sip of my water for this. Jeez. Okay. And what you guys are going to notice is there's very different versions of Leticia. There are the versions where she's trying so desperately, Al, come on, let's be together, let's just, and then there are other times that condo in the hood, mad, raging at him. She's going through all of the emotions of not having him respond, and him not responding makes her feel a sense of like an erratic behavior because she doesn't know what's going on. The cease of communication drives her crazy. Okay, so here we go. Another morning without you and our family. Another day of pain. Another day knowing you have chosen another woman. And another day that you pushed yours away. Pain is real and deep. But even through that, I love you. I'm not giving up hope that this nightmare will end and we can all be together. I do want to know why there was a van at our house with California tags and all of the lights are on. So someone is allowed to be there in this supposed crime scene and just hang out with the lights on? Why don't you see through this nonsense and work together with me is beyond me. Of course, you won't answer this, nor will you talk to me. All the good that I've done for you, all of the holidays I made special for our kids, and all of the effort I have given is worth more than this. G would not want this. I will continue each day to tell you I'm innocent and how much I love you. So she was monitoring that house. little interesting nuggets in each of these texts. Ask yourself, she was in the Carolinas. How the hell was she aware of who was parked outside of that house? What lights were on? That's creepy. Right, Scott? I wish I could afford a condo in the hood. Real estate prices are crazy. But yeah, I'm innocent. And it's hard because she makes a lot of typos in these texts. So I'm going to read it how it's supposed to be written because it'll throw me off if it's not. But then I'll tell you how she wrote it. Yeah, I'm innocent. Okay. Oh, thank you, fellow Melissa. That's very kind. That's a great question, Jen. Who was reporting to her? So Leticia sends photos. I think these are photos. Payload attachment. I think they're photos. Dirtyelder.com. Hold on, wait a second. Dirtyelder.com. I don't know what that is, but 7:16 a.m. So that's 1 minute after the text. 7:21 a.m. I am innocent and I love you. I want our family back more than anything. You haven't found G because he isn't in the snow or the pond or something stupid. I'm sure he is ready to come home. You just need to have the faith in the truth and know that I did not hurt him or do anything wrong. I love you. So here we see again, she is actively keeping up with where they are searching and then taunting him over it. They were searching out in the snow, okay? And here she is, like he's not in the snow, he's not in the pond. She genuinely thought she got away with getting rid of his body. 7:34 a.m. Lights were on in Lena's room, the kitchen, everywhere. How are you there? Or who is there when this is a supposed crime scene, which is a lie anyway? So she knew specifically which rooms the lights were on. Again, the cease of communication between Al and her was driving her nuts. So she is actively, having people drive by the house? What was she doing? Divine intervention, that one girl. Divine intervention. Not inside Crime Crochet. They only had the Ring doorbell that faced... Well, actually, none inside, but I don't know. The neighbors had it, but nobody would have been helping Tisha unless they were driving by for her. $7:36. She sends an attachment. 7:37. Better hope that plate is not rented to Landon. So she probably sent a photo. She is now thinking that car that is parked outside the house is Landon's. And here she is flipping out at Al. You better hope that license plate to the car is not rented to Landon. Guess what, Tisha? Even if it was, it's none of your business. He could do whatever the hell he wants. $7:38. And if it's you, why are you allowed in a crime scene? But I'm not allowed any of my things, nor to even stay in a house, but you can? This is all so jacked up, like all wrong. She is pissed. Her husband's not answering her, and now she sees there's activity going on in front of the house, and obviously she thinks he's fucking Landon. Yes, hi, this Mel. She had a Vivint system, and she had the alarm system inside. But I don't know if they had an external camera. But it wasn't yelling fire, this Mel. The alarm went off, and she did have an alarm system inside the house, but it did not yell fire. That was a lie. Yes, I just don't remember, like, out of all the footage that was released, I don't remember it being from the front of their house. Thank you, Jordan. Happy 4th of July. That's so kind. Thank you so much. No, Google Earth doesn't keep up like that. I think someone was driving by. So then 7:42, again, 3 minutes later. And when I say 3 minutes, it's because of the seconds. This whole thing is all wrong, starting with you and your actions. Also, this is only the 29th to the 2nd when she was arrested. Please don't for 1 second think that this wasn't happening every day, all day, from the murder up until, this is just 3 days that we have. It was happening all day, every day. Good night, MK. I'll have fun, Chris. 7:46. You guys have been allowed in and out of the house for weeks, including the first week. Therefore, the house is not a crime scene. No one was hurt. No one is dead. This is so freaking stupid. It's a crime scene based on your own admissions, Leticia. And it wasn't treated as a crime scene initially because you said that Gannon was a runaway. 7:50 a.m. And I say you guys because it was our house. Albert, I hurt too. I'm hurting missing Gannon. I'm hurting missing you. I'm hurting not being together and our family and our dogs. I'm hurting with it all. You aren't the only one. I think about your hurt and pain, and I can't do anything because you won't let me. No, actually, you never think about his hurt or pain. You only contribute. You caused it. 7:51. I want to snuggle and kiss you and just be together. Albert, what do you want from me? I will do whatever because I want us. I want our family. I want you. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I'm curious. I'm going to look at the time of Nicole Mobley interview. If it correlates with that. But no, this would have been closer. I'm not sure. 7:59 a.m., 8 minutes later. Please, Albert, I beg you with all of my heart to love me, to believe me, to know that I would not put our lives through this. This is not me or you or any of us. I need you so much. I need our lives, our family, our dogs. What can I do to be back with you? I will do anything. Please. Hi, Crichton. Holy shitballs, 31 months. Holy shit is right. Thank you. Hi. So it's that emotional manipulation. These are after. This is 8 days after the last pretext call we heard, Chezzy. So it appears like they knew that they weren't getting any more information from her. They had enough to make an arrest. And so this is the in-between period where Al ceased really communication with her. You're going to see it's just her. He only sends one right before she's arrested. And so this is 8 days after that last pretext call. 8:21 a.m., so 22 minutes later. Please, babe, where is G? I need him and you. Please, what can I do for you to be on my side and help? So again, always referring to him as G. For Leticia to ask Al where G is when she's the only one who knows. And again, I'll show you guys what her Google search is simultaneous to these texts. In between texting Al, she was making the most horrific Google searches. Okay. Oh, she's blowing him up, Jordan. But we only have these 3 days worth of texts. Can you imagine what it was literally from the day of the murder on? This is all day, every day. And Al had to get out of the house too. She could be making it all up, lights and license plate, all bullshit, trying to get Al to write back. Well, I think there probably was. And I think because we see her sending attachments, but we can't see what they were. I'm interested if they were like outside the house. Thank you so much, Stancy. But you're right. I'm sure it's a mix too of bullshit along with truth, you know? Thank you so much, Stancy, for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Hazel Eyes. I mean, I won't get through them all, but I scheduled the live already for tomorrow to finish them. There's a lot. So 10:52 a.m. So 2.5 hours later, please tell me what to do to be together. I will do it. I love you and miss you. I'm innocent, Albert. You should be standing by me. Innocent of what, Leticia? Innocent of what, right? Nothing happened. Yes. No, YouTube automatically converts it. So like it'll come up in your currency, but by the time it hits into like it's already converted. I would be screwed if I had to convert that. So 11:26 a.m. About 35 minutes later, wasting your time on this search, wasting your time. Look at her taunting him. It's because she's paying attention to the news and she is seeing that they're searching in certain spots. And she's texting this man, taunting him. Hey, Meat Feets, happy 4th. She's taunting him. So as she sees they're out searching, she's texting Al, wasting your time, wasting your time. This is torture of this man. 11:26. This is ridiculous. He is not in the woods or snow or ditch. So she's paying attention. They're searching in all of the spots that Leticia had been in, but taunting him. But there is truth in that. He wasn't in the woods anymore, or the snow anymore, or the ditch. She moved him. 1:15 p.m. Maybe ask your spokesperson. Maybe ask your spokesperson, Cynthia, how they botched a lot of cases with El Paso being incompetent. Gannon is not in some woods or snow or anywhere that I have been, nor was he hurt. This is ridiculous. So you are actively looking into the people, right, who are on the case. But by your own admission, he was hurt. He was hurt. So you saying he was never hurt just contradicts. And yeah, by even what you're saying, even in your stories, he was hurt. But are you to believe he's not hurt if someone is holding him? Didn't you just explain to Al on that last Pretext call how a Dr. Phil episode showed this kid being held hostage for a year and in a dog cage? She is, Lisa. 5:07 p.m. Hide behind your silence because the military told you to. You will regret doing this and not standing by me very soon. That's a promise. I can't believe you. I can't believe you would cheat either. Disgusting. That's your own insecurity. But Leticia jumps to, you're not answering me. You must be fucking another girl. 1, ladies, if a guy is willing to cheat with you, he will cheat on you. Number 1. Just putting that out there. But number 2, maybe it's the fact that his wife has lied to him about the disappearance of his son. That would be a turnoff, right? She just acts like you just want to go and get your dick wet. And she literally, quite literally says that in one of these texts. So 6:43, she sends some type of an attachment. I don't know if it's a photo. I don't think it would be an audio file. I don't know. 6:44. I'm done with this. You letting this chick keep going up in our house and shacking up together, and you're cheating. I'm just going to go ahead and report the adultery to Washington. So pause. It was the first time that I was going through this. I didn't know that you could report cheating in the military. And I didn't know that they took it very seriously, apparently. Oh, you're so sweet, my fellow Melissa. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I didn't know that that was a thing, but apparently for anybody who is like me and does not know, they take it adultery very seriously in the military. And little red. I guess you could get in trouble. I don't know what kind of trouble, but Leticia literally threatens to report Al for adultery, and he wasn't cheating. Talk about desperate, right? Talk about grasping. 6:44. I'm done with all of your lies and mistreatment and the cheating. So I told you, she cycles. She cycles behind desperate. Please, to fuck you, I'm reporting you to Washington. 6:46 p.m. Never thought you would be a whore. Yes, ma'am and sir, you heard that correctly. Never thought you would be a whore. You're saying that to your husband, okay? Stop it. Are you serious, harlot? My ex's father went to military jail and prison for cheating on his stepmother. I had no idea that was a thing. I had no idea. Well, B Legend, I've said it from the beginning. The biggest victim of Gannon's murder is Leticia, in Leticia's mind. Me neither, Jordan. It's crazy. So never thought you would be a whore. 6:46. But I'm done getting cheated on and no support from you. 6:50. She sends some type of screenshot. 6:50. People are catching on. You kept that bitch in and out of our home. Grimy bitches y'all are. Could you? Welcome, little Irish girl. Thank you for becoming a member. How can you act this way? How can you act this way? Right, not another drama. I guess maybe Alaskan Amber, it's only if you report it. I don't know. I don't know the ins and out of it. So 6:51. You can tell her to lie all you want, but you are full of shit and will have to face this for adultery. Just watch. Pathetic. You had to report your former husband for adultery on base, but I smoothed it over because I didn't want his career to suffer. That's crazy, Tiny Dancer. I've never heard of that. Yeah, in her mind, Landon and Al are cheating. Not together because their son was murdered and they have another child in common. It's pinned at the top, Jordan. Then 6:57. Maybe she did all of this illegal stuff. You may think that my words are hurting me, but the incompetence, your cheating scandal, and the media is setting it up for a field day for y'all's fake investigations. Did you find Gannon today? Nope, dumbasses. You will be the one to have to live with not listening to the truth. Pathetic ass. I hope you get diseases from her disease-infested ass and whoever else you are confiding in. Regret will hit you hard. Watch, cheater. Excuse me? Excuse me? What in the hell kind of text message is that?
Okay, what the?
So the fact that she is like, did you find Gannon today? Nope, dumbasses. He is searching for the body of his murdered 11-year-old son. I told you the taunting was horrific. That's why this case is by far, like, Leticia is by far one of the worst murderers I've ever seen because of all of this. There's no words. There are no words. $6:58, a minute later. As much as I gave and been there for you, the love Obi showed, I think she meant I've shown, the love I've shown, and to not stand by me, oh, I'm innocent, and you will regret not standing by me. And I'll circle it back around to what I say every time. Your day came, trial came, and you could not even lift your head up, Leticia. You hid behind that pounds of hair, and you could not even sit up confidently. I think she's worse. And when I say that, the loss of a baby's life, I'm not comparing that versus she's similar to Casey, but not the same. Not the same. I still think Tisha's worse. Yeah, Chazzy. So she sends 2 attachments at 7:12 p.m. Then 7:12. Didn't match up from weeks ago from her comments. Bitch in our house. I think she's singing Landon's in the house. I do agree with that. And listen, it doesn't really take away at all from what happened, but I do agree with that. I think it was an accident that got covered up. She was staying at her friend's house where she was when she was arrested. I mean, I don't physically know where she was at this time, but she was staying with her friend. 7:12. Oh, keep it coming along with the condo rented now. So Leticia she still had access to a lot of their shared accounts, and she was paying attention to his bank statements. 7:12. Cheater. She's a child. 7:45 p.m. She sends an attachment. 7:46. Have them to keep bringing it on. So just with the typos, you guys, she's slipping, like she's not in the right state of mind. She can't even form a text message without a typo. I wish, Deborah. 7:46. Lies. We had nothing in there. Who is running your business? I don't know if she was if she was looking at things on social media and stuff. Hi, Glowbug. That's why it would be great if we could see the attachments being sent, but we can't. 7:46 p.m. Is it you? 7:46 p.m. Bring it on, because I showed them the truth. What truth is that? I don't know, Pink Puma. It's just not included. What truth is that, Tisha? What truth are you going for? 7:46 p.m. What's next? Bring it. 7:47 p.m. Show them the video of you asking Landon to move. 7:47 p.m. Which one you want next? since you and your bitch has games. She really is illiterate, guys. 748. You let these bitches all up in our business and not protect your family? Keep on. That officer life will suck with a low life like her. Keep going. Oh my goodness. So now we have a little gap. And we have 3:51 a.m. on March 1st. This is the day before she's arrested. Al is aware they're en route to go arrest her. Why am I getting tags about you being unfaithful on Instagram and someone turned you down last night? Highly doubt that happened. But even if it did, not your business. The fact that you think you could murder his child and you still like he's going to be a devoted husband. (3:53 a.m.) Why are you doing this to me, knowing how bad everyone is already hurting? And to think it's in your mind to be talking to or being with other women and who turned you down? Or did they? Why are you putting me through this? And where are these separation papers or divorce papers? Why would you do that? Or why would you did that? For God's sake, I didn't hurt our child. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Poor Tisha. Sure is, Jordan. Sure is. Yep, Megsy. Spiraling. Beyond desperate. Yep. So 3:54 a.m. She sends an attachment. 3:56 a.m. Why are you letting this happen, Albert? Who are hanging out with and who are cheating with? Why are you doing this? She can't even form a sentence. Who are hanging out with and who are cheating with? 180 IQ right there. 180 IQ. She was there, Little Red, living amongst her, which is really sad. Me too, Sprinkled Donut. 3:56 a.m. Where are these papers supposedly? You haven't been a man to say anything to me. And that's why she's going crazy. 4:01 a.m. The person says, ask him about me? Really? Who the hell is this? And why are you doing this? This is a hard time in our lives, and you are continuing to throw punches, to treat me like crap, to sit back and watch this? Tell me who it is and what's going on. You say you aren't cheating. You say you are in so much pain, but you got time for other women? You got time for all this stuff and to just kick me to the curb when you know I'm innocent and know I can't do anything about it? You know I'll die. You know lots of people will. And you know you are having chicks message me on Instagram with these memes because they want me to know what you are doing. Why? Why would you do this? Tisha will die if she tells him the truth. If lots of people will die. It's the only way she was able to not give him a story, right? But she did give stories. She gave lots of stories. So it kind of contradicted the I can't tell you or else I will be killed. 4:04 a.m. You were too quick to kick someone out of your life. You were too quick to not stand by me. I didn't hurt Gannon. I didn't kill Gannon. I told you could help, but I need your help and confidence. But no, you just keep beating me down. You keep cheating. And now people are doing this to me knowing I'm already hurting. No, he wasn't cheating yet, Tyler. Well, he had already filed for divorce when he was with Heather. I mean, I think that there might be a chance that he was screwing around, but it doesn't matter if he was. I don't give a shit. .406, she sends him some type of an attachment, AM. 4:08 a.m. This is not funny. Not funny at all. You want to keep stabbing with a knife, right? Pause. Little slips of truth, right? Little slips of the truth. You want to keep stabbing with a knife. That is haunting. My own husband, who knows the pain we are going through? Who isn't a secret? Who is it? Why do you hide? And why are they hiding? .4:10 a.m. God, why would you let us go through this and just sit back and say nothing or do nothing? Why, Albert? I didn't do this. I told you I would do anything to prove it to you, but you just ignore me and let me get this emotional abuse every day? I did not do this. Did not do what? Good night, Lori. Did not do what? What didn't there isn't anything. So what didn't you do? She does not sleep, Adrian, and that contributed to her mind state at this time. Yeah, she did, Cherokee Girl. It shows what's in her mind, right? .4:14 a.m. You haven't asked anything about the baby. You haven't even cared. You haven't wanted to see anything about it. Not even enough decency in your body to even care about it. Nothing. But you can be with women? What is wrong with you? Our child is missing, and you are confiding in other women so much they feel the need to hide behind a computer and tell me it's not my business? For God's sake, Gannon is still missing. We have a pregnancy. Harley, you have kicked her out of your life. Lena, I have no idea where she is. Why are you doing this? Grab that. Come on, rapper, cut that out. Thanks, Harlot. .4:20 a.m. Oh, Jesus. Right, Becky? I've always thought that was strange. I don't want to lose this baby, Albert. You see that manipulation she does and that gaslighting? I don't want to lose this baby, Albert. I don't want to. I can't take any more pain or losses. Please stop all of this for the sake of that. I've given you every opportunity to be involved, to come for visits, to be at an ultrasound, to ask you to take part. And you have ignored them all. I can't lose this baby, Albert. I'm asking you to stop with all of this pain. I didn't hurt Gannon. When I last saw him, he was fine. We were laughing. I've asked you to meet in person to show you some things and you refuse. I told you I would help. I told you to meet, to see the other test, and you keep doing this. Now I have people messaging me about turning you down last night. And then you guys aren't a secret and all these things, but I haven't seen anything from you. No papers, no involvement in our pregnancy, nothing. What kind of man are you trying to be? So now she's not only manipulating him with Gannon, but she's manipulating him and putting the pressure that he could lose his unborn child if he doesn't support her. "4:24 a.m. Who is this? And why are they tagging me, telling me all of this?" Then she sends an attachment. Then she sends an attachment. Then she sends an attachment, which you know are fake messages. They're fake. She's creating the own messages and writing them to herself. March 2nd, she was arrested and Gannon's body was found on the 17th. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Sancy. 4:38 a.m. Look, this has to stop today. I don't want to lose this baby because I've prayed our entire marriage to give you a child from me. I've wanted that more than the air in the sky, just to have your baby. I will not lose this one. There is no way. That's the ending from God. You can do me wrong and continue to beat me down. I want nothing but our family and you. I said I could give you what you wanted with your help and protection, but I cannot put losing this baby at risk. Sorry, her sentence is weird. I cannot put losing this baby at risk is why, or I would have sacrificed my life, but I wanted this baby for you. So either you want the truth and to help and you sacrifice yourself so that I can keep this baby too, or you be by my side and protect me so we can keep our baby, our family, and get to him. Gannon was never hurt or in any danger by me, Harley, or the dogs. Why didn't you include Lena in that? Why didn't you include Lena in that? Thank you, Elena. Thank you so much. Congratulations to our 4th of July members. Please thank Elena if you were lucky enough to receive it. I'm sorry, I was looking. To this Mel. Yeah, they're going, rappers going rampant tonight. Oh, yay, JWS, congrats. Hi, Nicole B. Me feet. Okay, hold on. I gotta adjust my leg. This is the most horrific form of torture. I told you guys it was bad. She's leading him to believe that he's going to not only lose Gannon, but he's going to lose another child and his unborn child, right? And as much as, thank you, Melissa, you're sweet. As much as he knows that she's a liar, I'm sure that there's that little bit that you can't confirm. She's not pregnant, right? It's just torture. It's just torture. Yes, Tanya. Yes. And I showed you guys during the gruesing interview at the end is when she claimed to have a miscarriage. Convenient, right? But they confirmed she was never pregnant. Allison, yeah, maybe. Two sets of twins. Thank you, Little Red. Oh, Jesus, man. So 4:41 a.m. She sends him another attachment. 4:47 a.m. What kind of person have you got yourself up with? Marriage is a commitment, and no one trying to tie anyone down. We are married, and our family is going through a difficult time, and your wife, who has had a difficult pregnancy, is under the most scrutiny and stress. You should open your eyes and see that it's God's test to see where our faith is, so that we have a successful pregnancy and that same faith to believe in our kid being home. All I ask is for you to stand by me and believe my innocence unless you see otherwise, based on facts, and let our baby grow and work together for Gannon. What if it does survive? What if we don't obey God? I did not do this. Gannon knows about the pregnancy. He was happy. We were happy. I did not do this. That is fucked up. That is fucked up. Yep. Now she's... Yep, Elena, all while fully knowing what she did. And when I show you guys the Google searches that parallel her texting Al, the Google searches that include I don't even like to say it, man. It's just so horrible. This is why it's not, oh, it's mental illness. She doesn't know what she did. She knows what she's doing. What she was Googling at the same time she was messaging this is horrific. Exactly, true crime Karens. You keep screaming, you're not guilty, you did not do this yet. What is this? What is this? $4:51 a.m. Oh, she would have with the fake ultrasounds. Hi, Jenya. And that's the question, right? This mama, what if Al entertained it, right? And said, okay, I'll meet you tomorrow at the ultrasound appointment. Leticia is a liar that does not think about what if, right? And she absolutely would have been sending fake ultrasound photos. Absolutely. But what if Al said, all right, I'll meet you at the doctor's appointment? She would have then pretended to miscarry like she did. Or she would have she would have pulled a Casey Anthony and, okay, let's go to Universal, right? Let's drive there. And I'm going to walk in and I'm going to say, hey, Bob, to the security officer and walk through the halls. And then all of a sudden, oh, it's the wrong building. Like she would have figured it out when he agreed to it. Like she just kept going and going and going. Hey, Shacto. Everything, Neatfoot, everything. $5:01 a.m. You legit moved in a condo? So now she got access to some records, I think. 5:01 a.m. A 2-bedroom condo? 5:02 a.m. Who the hell are you staying in a condo with? 5:02 a.m. I'm over here pregnant and I'm married to you and you are getting a condo? 5:05 a.m. $1,300 in the hood? 5:05 a.m. on fucking Bobtail Drive? Sorry. I'm sorry. This one always gets me. The fucking condo in the hood always gets me, man. Not a condo in the hood on Bobtail Drive. No. Jim, John, Doe, no, okay?
No.
Yes.
No, sir. John, no. No.
So I'm over here pregnant and I'm married to you and you are getting a condo, a $1,300 in the hood condo on Bobtail fucking Drive, 5:07 a.m. So you refuse to help me, refuse to even meet for appointments, refuse to stand by my stand with your ex-wife, now with some other side chick who is messaging me. You won't even talk to our daughter, won't talk about our marriage, won't even let me know what's going on with anything. And you move into security wide field area, 5:08 a.m. But yet your family can't stay with you, 5:09 a.m. You need to tell me what's going on, and you need to tell me real fucking fast. This is beyond ridiculous. 5:09 a.m. 6613 Bobtail fucking Drive, 5:11 a.m. Oh, I seen you started a type. The three little bubbles popped up. You know he fucked up. She was staring. So not only is she rage messaging him, okay? She have you ever done that? Have you ever seen the three little bubbles with the iPhone pop up and then they stop and you're like, no, what were you about to type? You know? He probably woke up with hours worth of messages and like accidentally like typed an L, you know, and real quick, oh shit, like backspaced. But she got it. She got it, okay? So she says, oh, I seen you start to type. You need to tell me what is going on, who it's going on with, and why the hell are you doing all of this? Why are you being so impulsive and ruining everything we built? I didn't do anything wrong. Nothing has even happened to anyone. And I've stood by you to help. And you move into a condo? The gaslighting is real, okay? The gaslighting is real. So she's asking him why he's being so impulsive. Leticia's the most impulsive person I think we've ever studied, okay? But in like a really bad way, like no thought into what she's saying. And she's saying to Al, I've stood by you. I've stood by you. And you move into a condo. She is so upset that it's a condo in the hood on Bobtail fucking Drive, okay? Which isn't even a bad area. But you could tell she's a very materialistic person, okay? So 5:13 a.m. All those times I stood by you through the courts, the people doing drugs, abusing our kids, etc. And you think this is okay? I did nothing, Albert. Nothing? You think I would still be talking to you if I had? What is wrong with you? And you moved to the fucking hood. Yes, you would still be talking to him, even though you did something wrong. We are witnessing it. 5:14. Oh, I better get some answers. 5:15. She sends an attachment. It seems like we're just going to finish out these texts, so we'll do the social media tomorrow. I'll switch the title of the live. Can't stop now. 5:17 a.m. And who is this? Clearly, she sent a photo. Who is this? Why are you doing this? I asked to do one thing, and that was to not lose this baby. Gannon is not hurt. Stop letting people put shit in your head. Put some faith in God and see what this not faith in some other woman and in stupid people. I can't believe you. You were raised with more dignity than this. You are in denial because I am 8 weeks pregnant and I will not lose this baby. Gannon is not hurt. The PI will find everything out, just like he has so far, and my innocence will be proven. Good night, Kimberly. 519. And you better hope Landon isn't there or any other bitches. That's just wrong. Flat out wrong. Okay. Cheating, flat out wrong. Murder, that's fine. 5:24 a.m. How could you do this? How? I have done absolutely nothing wrong. And you will read this and hide behind a phone just like everyone else instead of manning up and handling your responsibilities. How dare you? Where is the loyalty that I earned and the respect for yourself? You owe me some explanations. You owe me what's going on, and you owe me the truth. Same true crime Karens. So the fact that she could ever type that out when she's given him everything but the truth. 5:25 a.m. I will have pictures of every person there. So if you want to go this route, having a PI pull this in instead of someone just looking for our kid, then you need to start talking. Oh, look at you. Look at Tisha. Good night, Double M. Look at Tisha threatening Al. No, she was not pregnant. 5:27 a.m. So close to finding the answers that your law enforcement couldn't find. I almost guarantee you there will be a male suspect in custody pretty damn soon. And I don't want your apologies. I want the truth from you out of your mouth. What the fuck is going on? Thank you, Elena. Congratulations again. If you are a lucky recipient, please thank Elena for the 4th of July memberships. So there would not be a male suspect in custody anytime soon, but Leticia would be in custody the very next day. The very next day. Thank you, Elena. 5:32 a.m. You are in a condo when part of your family is on an air mattress pregnant? How can you be so cold? God, I can't wait until this comes through and you see I didn't do this. And that day is coming because your bitch ain't the only one who has an aunt that knows people. You think we didn't get a PI from day 4? That's why your truck got towed, because the PI told them immediately to do it, that it has no right there if my things were taken. But you see, I told him to just find out who took G. I didn't say catch my husband or to harm you. So I cannot wait until you see I'm innocent, and I hope every bit of pain I felt, you feel too. Please, if you guys know someone worse, that like this is a different type of evil. A different type of evil. 5:37 a.m. Albert, please tell me what's going on. Silence is not the answer. You see, it was the silence that was killing her. It was the silence that was making her go crazy, because at least with the pretext calls, she still had communication and it made her feel she had some type of control still. "5:40 a.m. I legit asked you to meet me on base tomorrow and try to just be kind and involve you. Well, guess what? This isn't a lie. I have stood by you. I have professed my love to you daily. I have done everything you can imagine and asked you to meet for just 15 minutes of joy to see what we created. You can go get a condo and not talk to me like a man, hide out and not answer, or do anything? So she was very much about to meet him to try to give him a fake ultrasound. Like, she is that chick on Dr. Phil with the fake ultrasound pictures that when you reverse Google search it, like, it pops right up. Thank you again, Elena. Elena gifted another 5 memberships. Congratulations to all our new members. Please thank Elena in the chat if you were lucky enough to receive a membership. Thank you so much, Elena. Yay! You got tiny. Awesome. Thank you. 5:42 a.m. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Who are you seeing, Albert? Who is living in the condo? Why are you doing this? Could you not have given it time to show I'm innocent? Could you not have given it time to let someone else work on this to find answers? No. How about that? Yeah, right, true crime girl. He knows damn well what they created. 5:49 a.m. Say something. Say something to me. Tell me what's going on. I deserve at least that. You deserve a lot too, and I'm working on it. I don't sleep, and I won't sleep until I find the answers. I'm asking that you talk to me and tell me what's going on, and I tell you what information that has been collected. Give me a chance. Let's talk and work together and see if by Friday there should be a male subject in custody ready to give you answers, maybe even before Friday. And my silence has been for protection of everyone else. You guys wouldn't help. Give me that chance of communication and standing by me and just tell me what's going on. I'll give you what we have as well. No jokes, no games. I am innocent and I had no involvement in this, but we are getting to the bottom of it. We, as in Jose Baez and her team of PIs and, we. Be careful, Natasha. Please, we would like to keep you around. Oh, that's so funny. You both said that. Silence, Tisha? Bish, you haven't shut up. Sugar said, silence? You haven't shut up. Who also said, sir, silence? She hasn't. You all said that at the same time, back to back to back. That's funny. All right, guys, we're almost there. Couple more. 6:06 a.m. Look, I know you're scared and afraid and confused and hurt. I want you to know that we can get past all of this. We worked hard to get what we have and to be good role models to our children. I know these are all actions of you not thinking clearly when usually you are a logical thinker. You made good decisions and with good reason. I know you are being influenced. You are being manipulated, and your mind is in 1,000 different directions. I know one thing, though. In Charleston, South Carolina, we made a commitment to each other, and I will keep that promise until this is all over. Since you have been with me, we have never lived in the fucking hood. We have never not had things, and we have been great parents. I love Gannon with all of my heart, and I even love him more than you think because we are so much alike. So listen to Leticia. Okay, Natasha, we love you. Listen to Leticia mad and offended that he would ever get a condo in the hood, as if she's going to be there. Why does she give a flying fuck where Al is going to live? But she genuinely is trying to control it as if she's going to be sharing that place with him. We never had nice things. You think he's giving a shit about materialistic things at this time? You could replace all of that. You cannot replace your children. Those were Al's words. I know, Elena, I know. The only good thing is knowing that hours from now, she will be arrested. 6:08 a.m. There is no accidents to tell you. It would be there are no accidents to tell you. But, Tisha words, there is no accidents to tell you about, nor did I inflict in harm in any way. I'm asking you to trust me and the people that I have looking for him. Again, Al knows they are en route right now to go arrest her. I've asked you to meet me so you could see. If offered nothing but proof, and you are just not thinking logically, Albert. Al is not thinking logically. Letecia Stauch telling Al that he's just not thinking logically. 6:19 a.m. Just tell me what's going on. Truth. No lies. Truth. Why come you can't tell me? You tell me you didn't file for divorce or separation, but you have a condo. You tell me you aren't cheating and never would, but you are living together and women are messaging me about turning you down and they are with you. I need to know what's going on. I did not hurt Gannon. Now give me some truths, please. So see how she just throws in there, like, I didn't hurt Gannon. Now you tell me everything. All she wanted to know was, who is he fucking? Who are you fucking? 7:25 a.m. I told you guys she was not sleeping. You don't have a word to say, but you sure can to whoever you are seeing or been with. I mean, a place on Widefield in the hood for children? What is wrong with you? I know, Wycombe will always crack me up. Wycombe! I leave it be. The Leticia logic. She is so offended by this damn condo. As if that should be a priority of hers or even on her mind. I don't. 7:27 a.m. I just want my family. And you want other bitches on your penis. And to cheat and to hide. 7:31 a.m. Just tell me what's going on. Why are you setting up townhomes? Why you haven't talked to me about our kids, us, our things, our life, and how you are completely silent and have no heart at all to talk to someone you spent 6 years with. Someone who has had your back and who gave you all of her. I even begged you to meet me, to look at the test, and you refused to get the truth. Begged. Begged. 9:36 a.m. Who is this person, Albert? Why are you in a fucking condo? And who are you there with? Don't tell me I don't have a right to know these things. This is crazy. You have gone off the deep end with all of these attacks, and you said I would never cheat and have never and are lying. Now you are being all secluded and not facing the facts, Albert. I didn't hurt Gannon. You ignored our daughter, who didn't hurt anyone either, and are treating her like nothing when she tried to communicate with you. No one hurt G. Stop all of this and let's fix it. Except it wasn't Harley reaching out to Al. It was Leticia with Harley's phone reaching out to Al. "9:46 a.m. If you don't want to talk like adults, then I'll just investigate because you play games and lied. And I randomly get messages and all these things that I sent to you. I know you are seeing someone and sleeping around. I'm not stupid. They wouldn't reach out to me. And then I find out you're starting over in a condo. You had options on base temporarily, and you could have spoken to me to take care of our family." She's really pissed about this condo. 9:58 a.m. You would think your focus would be on your son not getting your penis aroused. You see how she does that? Taunting him as if he's not being a man enough, if he's not being a father, that instead of focusing on his child, he's focusing on his dick. He did step up as a dad. And he put himself through damage that you cannot recover from. You can't. To find Gannon. everything, Tanya. Everything in the book. Almost there, guys. 10:03 a.m. The lies you sent about Find Gannon, family of 5, trust, work together, all are lies. Instead of wanting your family and finding him, you wanted your penis aroused and to start over in a condo without him, without your family, without Gannon. You piss me off to be so inconsiderate. Fucking bitches, and with your pregnant wife, try daily to profess her love and want for her family. You throw everything we worked hard for away. When you know Gannon is alive, you should be helping me, not getting fucked. "10:07 a.m. And renting homes and buying clothes and furniture and shit? You should be finding him and working with me so we could get our stuff back. But no, you give up on your child. You give up on our kids. Give up on me not losing this and chose to get condos and fuck." Can you see her? Like, spiraling doesn't even cover it. She is just, I don't know what word would describe this. "10:33 a.m. Listen, I'm willing to work together and help pay for everything and communicate. I don't want money off of our child. I'm making my own as always. As always. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm lost without you and our family. I'm willing to forgive and move on and work together to find him because he is probably worried about the baby. Our kids are in pain and need each other. We need each other. Please communicate with me and lead me in what to do. I don't hurt our child. I will do whatever." So you see that manipulation of Gannon is probably worried about the baby. Gannon, in your words, is being held hostage. You think his mind is there? Like, even if we were to believe you? "8 years old, crying Paula." Lena was 8. 11:33 a.m. Do I mean anything at all to you? 12:36 p.m. Please talk to me. We have the one response from Al. You guys ready? We're at the end here. Are you ready? The one and only response from Al, and he knew in 24 hours she would be arrested. Chezzy, 16 days. She would be arrested the second day on March 2nd. On March 17th, by divine intervention, they found Gannon's body. Here we have Albert. 12:41 p.m. I've been totally coming apart, and you bombarded me all through the night. Nothing's going on here, as you know, but I wish it was. I'm busy all day today, so let's talk over lunch tomorrow. You know why he said that, right? Because she would be arrested by lunch tomorrow. And we have Leticia, 12:52. You wish it was? Wow, that's cold. You got a condo and didn't even talk to me. Did you see the messages I got? Does any of this matter to you? I'm sick of waiting and getting put off. You shouldn't tell me you are too busy to talk to me. I deserve to know what's going on today, not tomorrow. You married me, not these bitches. I deserve you standing by me. It's not even right to treat someone this way. I know you don't care 1 ounce, but we had sex and there is a heartbeat in my stomach. It's not in your stomach, Leticia. And you are doing your best to make it stop. You are trying to stress me out enough, knowing that's all I ever wanted with you. And then you tell me to wait. You are too busy? Too busy how? Buying shit for your condo? Not talking to me about our lives, our family, our marriage, our kids. You see that? Getting in his head. She's trying to say that Al is trying to get her to miscarry. But a baby is not located in your stomach. It would be in your uterus, Leticia. 12:56. You aren't the only one coming apart. You are being too blind and not being together, helping each other, but trying to do what society tells you to do. This is dumb. You know good and damn well I wouldn't hurt our kids. I knew what we did and what we worked for, and I knew what I had in me. So are you stupid? Who the hell are you cheating with? Who are you talking to? And why aren't you concerned about Gannon and helping me find him with your resources instead of playing house and shit and cheating and avoiding your responsibilities? You are throwing away 2 of your kids right now. And the other one, I don't know if she is okay. And the other one, you won't work with me to get me back. That is... He's throwing away Gannon. She's just... It can't be worse than this. It can't be worse. (1:02 p.m.) Don't play with me because I will record every damn thing that goes on there. I'm sick of how you are acting. Was this your plot to get rid of me? Because it sure seems like it. Just tell me the truth. If you hated me so bad to treat someone like this, why even be with me? Why go on an anniversary together? Why have me being a mom to kids? Why? This is stupid. You are ashamed of what other people will say instead of just being my teammate and letting God lead us the rest of the way. You know good and well, if you and I work together, we could go get Gannon. But instead, you set up another house away from everything Gannon has ever known. You get a house in the hood, just like he stayed in North Carolina. We can have our lives back, and you can stop cheating if you would work together and put our heads together to go get him. Wake up. We are better than this. You think a woman would take all of this from a man if she didn't love him? Especially being innocent and begging for your help to get G. What the fuck? I can't do it alone. No, Little Red. So again, she's telling him if he is just with her, they could get that child. This is what I mean by she taunted him over and over and over, because even though Al would have known better, Al would have had the FBI telling him, listen, he's no longer alive. We don't have a body, but the likelihood that he's alive is, but as a parent, I can imagine that little sliver of hope that you could not let go of, because I've heard with parents who have children who pass, sometimes until they see, sometimes it takes them seeing their child to even grasp that it's true, because your mind starts to go into denial and try to think maybe it was a different child, it wasn't my child, like maybe he's okay. You start calling their phone, what different situations for different children. But it takes seeing your child to having to really accept. So my point is that I can imagine, even though every logical thing is telling him he is not alive any longer, the fact that she would taunt him, being the fact that she knew, she's the only one who knows the truth, and to lead him to believe that he is still out there and that we can go get him, you are tapping into that little sliver of hope this man has. And there is nothing more evil than that. And I don't want to say, apart from the murder itself and what she did, this is second to the worst thing you could do, right? Then taking the parent and fucking with them like this. This is, it's a different type of beast. It's a different type of evil. That this is what makes her the worst, in my opinion. 1:03 p.m. Why the fuck would you throw away 6 years and kids and our family, our home, our lives for some dumb bitch and for you to sit in a condo? Come on. We are better than this, and we can fix this. I said I need your help, not pushing me away. 1:05. Drop the dumb shit you have going on today and quit worrying about finding other women and worry about working with the good woman that you have to get our son back and our shit back. Gannon is alive. Stop being stupid. Help me, not hurt me. 1:10 p.m. We're about to be on the last messages. I would not treat my worst enemy, Travis, the way you treat me. He is my worst enemy who has taken everything from me several times in life, and I would not treat him the way you are treating me. Right there. That's another narrative. You see how she just opened that door to Travis, her ex? He has taken everything away from me several times. She's trying to tempt him with a new narrative. All right, the last message. March 1st, 1:20 p.m. Why aren't they letting you live in our home? I'm going to say this. Do it for the heartbeat. Even if you want to hate me for nothing, do it for the faith that we won't have another loss. Even though I'm sure you are praying it will. Show up and be supportive. It's real as ever, and I will not let you kill it with your hate. What the fuck kind of man leaves in this situation? What the fuck kind of man goes and gets another home, has bitches, cheats, talks to his ex every day, the one who fucking dogged you and your kids, and accuses an innocent person? You could have already went with me to help and make a big attempt at fixing this, but the backbone fell off somewhere. I hope you look in the mirror and know that you abandoned your wife. She has to sleep on an air mattress pregnant while you play house and fuck, and abandoned your daughter, ripped your other daughter out of our lives instead of standing up, and refused to help me get Gannon. I hope you hit your head again and snap out of it. Letecia Stauch would be arrested in about 24 hours from this text. And those are the text messages. The most cruel act I've ever witnessed. I don't know, guys. It's just a different. I would love to see the arrest video too, but apparently that state doesn't allow it. If anything, we would have saw it in trial, but trust people have applied for that FOIA, and I've never seen it circulate. I would like to know if she is Elena, because we know Aunt Brenda, she's the out of sight, out of mind type of thing. She won't look at anything. But the last I knew she was, but it's been a while, so I don't know. So tomorrow I have the live scheduled, and it says the text messages when I get off of here. I'm going to switch it to social media, and I'll show you guys what she was posting all at the same time that these pretext calls were going on. And the Google searches. But thank you all so much for hanging out here. It was a very long live, but I appreciate it. I hope if you're in the US, you had an amazing 4th of July. Be safe. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. So thanks for hanging out.
Flying down the highway in a makeshift Model TA. Woo, yeah, woo. It's a beautiful morning and it's gonna be a beautiful day. The wheels are humming, the guitar strumming, and our radio is blasting and good sounds are coming as we're flying down the highway in a makeshift Model TA.
She keeps on.
Keep on, keep on, keep on dancing all through the night.
She keeps on.
Keep on, keep on doing it right.
She keeps on.
Keep on, keep on moving.
She keeps on.
Keep on moving.
She keeps on.
Dancing all through the night.
You can hear the music of the 26 miles away. Smiling is a happy, and happy is here to stay. Yeah.
Keeps on. Keeps on. Keeps on.
Keep on dancing all through the night.
Keeps on.
Keep on doing it right.
Keeps on.
Keep on moving. Gonna
Keeps on.
keep on moving.
Keeps on.
Singing and dancing all through the night.
Keeps on.
Keep on dancing all through the night.
She keeps on threatening me.
Keep on